hey. Space Force. Did we get the Space Force? Or not? There we go. Can you hear it now? Let me try something. Check it before you wreck it. There it is. Ouch. Yeah. All right, we're good. We're good. You guys hear it okay? Well, it should be gone now, right? What I was saying was welcome back to everybody's favorite place to be with the coolest guys in RC. Let us know when you find them. Michael Roshka, what is going on? Good to see you. Plain Crazy FPV, Tim Toutant, Jordan Dole, RC Air Marshal, Victor Shamulus, Guniak, John Rothberg, Wayne Lee, Thompson's Hanger. Thanks for it and looking forward to the whole show. Andy S. from Cincy, what's up? Paul McNeil. Club flies on New Year's Day. Jackson RC Aviation. What's up? George Watts. Bobby's on his way. Michael Rose. What's going on? 46 folks in here Saturday night. Had a good day. Man, December 21st. Wild Bill, Merry Christmas to you as well. Jeff Toohey, what is up? Earl. Great. Randy, what's happening? Mike Kennedy, good to see you, man. Awesome. Thomas Milano, what's happening? Hey, December 21st, we were pushing like 45 degrees. We flew ourselves silly. Craig Beaven, what is up? Shadow Ops. Pterodactyl. Awesome. Ethan RC. J. Steven Savoy. Awesome sauce. Awesome. Guys, we flew the SU-30 all day long. We have 2 of them. So you guys, some of you remember I got the plug and play just because I couldn't handle it. And then some wonderful things happened, and we've got the bind and fly. So we flew the bind and some smart batteries, which has been really, they were nice. Flew 5,000 and the 7,000 today. And we'll talk about that later. No sandwiches this time, Randy, but he is getting coffee. Mitchell Farley, what is happening? So I really just got back and set up. I fell asleep putting my daughter to bed. My one daughter is 3 years old tomorrow. Believe that. Pay it forward, what is hap? Got some trucks. I got Bobby some stick time on the Granite today, and I flew. I guess I do fly him a little bit. The Arma Outcast while I was waiting on him to show up. Deuces Wild, what is up? So yeah, I worked regular today like always. Got at the field. Probably started rolling cameras about 2:30 and filmed just all night long. Every way, shape, or form on that SU-30. Formation flights, ordnance flights. You guys with the grass, it's too rough in the winter. And, I mean, look at it. It's not really a grass jet. You know what I mean? Not without modifications. John Noons, what is up? Deuces Wild, boom. Michael Rose, what's up with those trucks? Do you have any gas-powered? Nope, no gas-powered anything except my vehicle. Still in the air-to-air chat in the background. I don't get it. I don't get it. Mary Boozer says he's got an itchy finger looking for a tank. Yeah, I think there's a place you can get those. Edward and Gloria Nelson, are they in here? Yep, there you go. Good to see you, Jeff Toohey. The memeologist, Ethan. Channel 6, what is up? 78. Guys, did you get the newsletter? Some of you do, some of you don't. It went out a few days ago. Somebody gave me a hard time about the newsletter. I'm like, well, what'd you sign up for then? It would be neat. So let's see. Drop frames detected 10% over the last 2 minutes. 9 minutes ago. I got to do some updates on here. No problem, Craig. So I've been really getting familiar. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about the smart stuff. I mean, I will, but I don't know a whole lot other than I've been enjoying using it. I'm actually charging one right now. The battery checker servo tester on the go phone charger, I think, is amazing because I don't have a long enough USB cord for my phone. So I'll plug a battery into this battery checker, the USB for my phone, and I can take it wherever I want and be charging the phone, which is really nice. Also, if you're stuck at the field without signal or something, thank you, Jordan. You can charge up your phones. I'll show you in a minute. I'm waiting on this battery, actually, Bobby, to get here, and then I'm going to go get a battery that's charged up so I can show you that. I think it's pretty cool. Wayne Lee 630. Guniak signed up. That's awesome. Anybody who didn't get it, I can copy and paste and get it to you. So, no worries. You know, I figure I was actually really surprised at one of the clapbacks I got on that newsletter. Look, I consider the newsletter and Patreon people like inner circle. So I'm going to talk to you about my goals, my dreams, those kinds of things. And I also want to say this. It's America. It's not a crime to have a dream. And it's not a crime to get paid for your work. What happens so many times for creative people, I'm going to go on a soapbox for a minute. And I've been a creative person for a long time, way before video and RC and stuff like that. When you are a creative person, because you like or love what you're doing, folks think maybe you should just do it for free, or they'll talk to you about the exposure you're going to get. And exposure doesn't pay the bills, by the way, but it's awesome. It's cool. But it's just this weird fuzzy area because you actually enjoy what you're doing. Like, why should we pay you because you like it? If I was a plumber, there would be no doubt that it's a service, a value, a tangible thing that is getting done, a service that's being provided. It's no problem getting paid when it's like that. But once it's artistic or creative, or you actually enjoy it, it becomes a thing where you're some kind of TV evangelist if you're talking about actually earning some money. The rest of the social media world, if you pay attention to anything social, YouTube or anything like that outside of RC, you'll notice that there are a lot of Boozer, come on, man. There are a lot of influencers who actually are getting it done. Vegan cooking channels only use applesauce for olive oil. I don't know. But they've got a community around it who supports it. That's great. Cool. Are they evangelists because they have to, after they've spent the time and built the audience, are they some kind of like shill because it's finally time to go for the ask, you know? I've made it as easy as possible. I appreciate the support. No one has to do it. You support when you watch the videos, you support when you click, you support when you are a member of Patreon or whatever else. I hate talking about it anyway. You guys don't hear me solicit super chats on here. But if anybody's close enough, or if the community ever wanted to put somebody up, I know a guy who's not too far away and has also tasted it, been so close. So anyway, somebody got under my skin. Sorry. Bledsoe. All right, Paul McNeil, you've been, I don't know if you've been at the channel for long, but I've noticed some comments and I've seen you here and there. And you're an all right dude, man. You come at it with the right attitude. I think you seem to be pretty glad to find us over here. And That's awesome. GB Lennon, what's up? Captain Photon. How many aliases in here tonight? Honestly, I ain't got time for the pain either. Like, he can come and be, as long as he behaves, he's welcome as well. I don't care. Paul McNeil, got you. GB Linden, yes. Wild Bill, Kevin Farrows, Wayne Lee, 630. A lot of guys talking about CG on the SU-30. I don't think it matters. That son of a gun flies so stinking good, it doesn't matter. Flew it on 7,000, 5,000, 5,500s, everything I had today, and threw a bunch of batteries at Bobby. You guys, Crazy Aces, what is up? Shadow Ops. What a blessing it is to get to do this stuff. I mean, no doubt. And let's also not get it twisted. Obviously, me and other people who make videos like to make videos. They, whatever, initially wanted to make videos in the first place. When you're brand new, really small, new to YouTube in this kind of space, you never have any idea about what it might be. You just want to make videos, and no one's really watching them at the beginning. So let's not get it twisted. Me and Mike started making videos for me and Mike, you know, when we first started making them. And then it becomes bigger than you know. But listen, we all make videos for the community, but we all make videos because we want to make videos, you know what I mean? So, I'm not bringing in my SU-30 because I think Bobby is going to bring in his and maybe put the light burner on it. Guys, pilotryanmedia.com, you can click the light burner until Christmas. Excuse me. Until Christmas, I'm foregoing my piece to give that to you. We struck a deal, and I was like, thank you, that's awesome. Let's extend that deal. Instead of for me, let's give it to the community. So anybody who wants to get in on the light burner and save 5%, just put in the coupon code Pilot Ryan or promo code Pilot Ryan at checkout for Rand Groomer, the light burner. It's at pilotryanmedia.com. Guniak is also selling light burners, and it sounds like these guys are doing really good. You guys in the community have all responded to both of these guys really strongly and really well. Both have a solid product. And if Guniak can, he might have to hire people to catch up, I think. But if he catches up, we may do a deal too. Who knows? Am I still flying the Havoc? Which one? The one, the Jet Havoc didn't make it. And the other Havoc is someone else's. And I got it just parked over there because that's our buddy Dave Kowalski's. Wow, Steve Bornheft? Top pick for 2019 Plane of the Year. Whew. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, I tell you, my first inclination right now is that SU-30 because I just am digging it. Jeff's Custom RC, what's up? Unboxing a airliner today. Man, top pick. That's tough. Lightburner, what's up? Your ears must have been on fire, man. We were just talking about you.
Oh, yeah.
Did you bring?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's why I didn't bring my SU-30 in here. Who are we praying for, y'all? I'm missing it. Jack Miller. I put my 5,000 almost all the way back. You could almost put my thumb in between it and the bulkhead. But I know guys who are flying all the way back. Now, in the videos we made, which were a bunch today, I actually think this SU-30 cycle from today is going to be dynamite. And I filmed so much stuff. I don't know. I created myself an awful lot of work because I've got to get it put together. So there's liable to be a handful of videos. Guniac, thanks, man. You're the best. Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. 93 folks. That's cool. Super chat. Found another cord. Hope this phone charging cord works. What was I saying, guys? Oh, shoot. Let me make some room. By the way, the Notorious body fits on here and looks super cool. It looks like this. Yeah. I'm stuck on these trucks, dude. Bring her in, partner. Alright. Whoa, look at this.
What's up?
Bobby K's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I brought my tools with me.
Hey, open up the back of my car, will you? And grab the 3200 smart battery. Because it's got the right connector for me to show them this thing. Thanks. So you guys, I got off track. Bobby's here. I think he's going to do the light burner install like tonight. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations, and hope it all goes super well, obviously. Man, for Christmas. There's some perspective, you know what I mean? There's some perspective. We all get torqued up about our favorite stuff, favorite brands, favorite companies and stuff, but man, this little one is gonna get like surgery. Jeez. Bless her heart. Yeah, man. Perspective. So, things do go fast sometimes. What I'm trying to spit out is I ended up having a plug and play and then got a bind and fly. Sponsored project. You guys, the channel right here, y'all bought Bobby SU30. So congratulations, you guys chose wisely. I don't know a better guy to get an SU30 than this one here. So him and I both got one now, and thank you. And it was sweet to get them both up. We actually had a new camera person today, and I say camera person because I'd hate to be in abuse of pronouns. Did you see that? GB Linden posted this thing where some former employee at Nike is suing the company for abuse of gender pronouns. They must have been throwing around the he, she.
What?
Yeah.
What will it be next?
Camera person. They better not pay.
That's crazy.
Dexter Banks, what's up with this guy? Getting deleted. What are we timing them out for? What's going on?
I don't know. I hear smart stuff going on though back there.
Yeah, man, I'm charging packs. I tell you what, I love it. I got smart stuff all over the place at my house, and then I got my old stuff at the shop, so I don't have to mess with it. But I want to show these guys this because this is just sick.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And man, I don't have a top cam setup or nothing. So whatever you do, I'd take the camera off the sticks if I need
cool.
to.
I think we're pretty close. I mean, we'll be all right.
I think so too. So it's got a port for your battery right there. Identify as a billionaire. That's what I'm trying to do. And then somebody gave me a hard time about it. I mean, goodness, if I was a plumber, it'd be okay. So this is a charged pack, and I actually don't need to plug in the balance lead, but so it's a cell checker, obviously, and you can balance your cells on here as well. But I think one thing that I was talking about earlier was how awesome I think it is that I can charge my phone off of this. It's crazy.
That is.
So I can just take it wherever I want. Now, what you have to do, though, So right now it's still just reading the cells, and I could put it on balance or whatever like that. And you're not going to be able... listen, this is not the tutorial on smart, but... So hit the button, USB charge, start. Now it's on the charge screen for USB. And I happen to be on a full battery here, but I can just charge my phone.
That's pretty nuts.
It's awesome. And there's the... You can see the lightning icon, maybe. Anyway, it's charging. Take my word for it. All on the go, which is sweet.
That is wild.
Yeah, it's cool. So, Bobby, man, first impressions on the SU30. I'm just going to let this charge on the battery, bro. It's so cool.
That thing.
SU30. Now, Bobby didn't have his AS3X receiver in there yet, so he was flying my Futaba, which he's not a fan of. And it was a windy day.
Yeah, it was.
And was it smooth?
Oh, man. You would have thought there was a gyro in it.
That's what I'm telling you.
It was, I don't know. There's not enough good things I can actually say about it.
I know, because you think someone's just blowing smoke when they talk so highly of an aircraft or something. Yeah. But really, if you're at a field and you don't have one, but somebody you know does, and they'll let you take a ride, it's special. So his first flight was with Ordnance. We flew Ordnance a lot today, and it didn't seem to... I kept
it on the whole time besides the last flight.
Didn't seem to matter, you know?
Yeah.
And then you're landing with air brake. It's just... It was just...
It's sweet.
You check out the videos. I'm going to have a playlist on this SU30, because we got a lot today, and then, of course, we had the shakedown from the other day. And I didn't do an official build video, but I did shoot the build. I actually built the bind and fly last night. So I have some real nice tight shots that I'm going to work into, like, the intro. So there's a lot of B-roll I'm going to work into this.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff.
There is, man.
We
Holy George. My word, George. Thanks, man. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas.
It is.
That's right. You guys have no idea. Some of you get the newsletter and our patrons have a clue about what's going on, but you don't know how soon you're going to actually see the fruits of our labor. I'm so excited. I'm not even going to tease. That's it as far as it gets. I tell you what, no. Randy, Airliner Inverted, Bobby K, love it. Yes. And I knew he was going to do it, and I'm so glad he did. Why do you think I crashed the Havoc, man? It's like, I know I'm getting ready to hand the sticks over to this turkey. I gotta do something. So I took off one of my last flights of the day, tucked the gear and went inverted like right away, really before I was up on step.
Dude,
it was scary. Yeah. Was it with the big camera or the cell phone? Do you remember?
I can't remember. We shot so much video today, it was ridiculous.
Tim, thanks, man. Merry Christmas. And then so our buddy Adam C, though, he came out with Thompson's thanks. Keep it up. Sticker, super chat, sticker, where it's at. Adam comes out. He hadn't flown his yet. No. We had 3 of them together. 2 of them flying a couple times together, which was sick. And then I filmed those 2 guys flying, but by then it was getting pretty dark. But he maidened flawless.
Oh, dude, it was perfect. That was the best maiden you could ask for.
He had a spectacular flight.
Yeah.
So good. You know, we were both talking while we were watching Adam fly. I just wanted to be there with him, like kind of support him if he needed something or whatever. Talking about kind of also the character of that plane. So earlier we were likening that plane to an F-22 with a super wide flight envelope and everything. Well, I still do throw it in that same family.
Yeah.
But there's something about the weight of this one that locks it in. It feels...
There is. Yeah,
there's something... I love the F-22. But I had to... it was so light, I didn't like getting tossed around. It made me nervous.
Yeah.
So when I fly it heavy or put a gyro in it, I felt good about the F-22. Yeah. But I felt good about that one without one. You couldn't tell the difference hardly between my AS3X and your plug and play today.
No, you couldn't really even see the difference either.
But the book is dead on. We did, let's talk about that for a minute. So I did buy the book, and so did Adam. We put our batteries in the same place. Yep. The 5000 Smart, it's on the charger, but it's like almost a thumb width away from the very back of the battery bay. I know guys are flying it all the way back. When I flew the 7000, I went all the way back.
Yep.
Any of my heavier batteries, all the way back. That thing was amazing on the 7000, and you get a little more time.
Dude, it flew great on that 7000.
It flew really good. But here's one thing I wanted to mention too, because you're not going to hear it in the video, because by the time I think we all realized that we had already were done. But you're going to hear me swear by high rates, which for flying I think is awesome. But when you watch my landings, except for I think the 7000 flight, a lot of times I come in and start giving it that back pressure and maybe get some altitude again. And I think I had too much, I'm in high rate,
Yep.
So Bobby, by mistake, a couple times, I think flew in low rate and actually really had a good time on his landings. So I flew my last pack on low rate for the landings, and it does help keep you from getting too slow. With all that elevator, you can get the nose up and slow it down before you're ready, or also come up more than you want to. So when you have the lower rate, it makes you stay a little bit more in the speed.
Yep.
You manage your speed a little bit more, you have a little more, and also the angle of attack isn't going to get so steep where it wants to fly. I don't know. Something to think about. Guys, thanks so much for the super chats. This is going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show regardless, but it's going to be sick, I have a feeling. My mom is heading to the store so she can get me a new one and some double A's. Awesome. Do your thing, man. You on Christmas break? My kids are going to be home for like 2 weeks.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, all the kids are on Christmas break.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still be working, so no worries. Shadow Ops, you out of here? Same deal. I put the Admiral 5000s in the same place I put the Smart ones. I'm telling you, that plane doesn't care.
Dude, it's solid.
It doesn't care. The one thing I did notice, though, again, on my second maiden on the SU, is that you set it up by the book the way it says. I ended up needing a little bit of down trim on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what Safe would do to that setting, because Safe will mess with the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in a good way.
Yeah.
But we didn't do any Safe flights today. Americana. Oh, yeah. For a minute, I didn't know what he's talking about.
It took me for a while to get here tonight.
Did it?
Yeah, first.
It's crazy out, dudes.
Well, it wasn't even that. I going down to Ironwood. I get by Potawatomi Zoo after I get Starbucks. Cops have the road blocked off because of a car accident, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on because one car looked completely fine, just the wheel was off of it, and then this other car just down the one side was like obliterated.
Oh no!
Well, I get up next to it and finally figured that the wheel came off the other car and smoked the other car in the oncoming lane and just destroyed it. But yeah, anyhow.
Mary Boozer says, Pilot Ryan Media, can I just throw out I love you have that I love that you have Bobby now. So great to see you share your RC adventures with a friend. Now a round of applause for Bobby the Builder.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Americano with a big Russian plane in the background. Channel 6, hopefully I have a new plane this Christmas. It's yellow and it isn't a micro, that's all I know. Attach the back piece with a magnet on the SU-30 works great. That's a good idea. I tell you what, I part of me wants to experiment around with that weight in the tail.
Me too.
But I'm going stock just as a point of reference.
Yeah.
Hello from Mexico. Good to see you. Hola, ¿cómo está? That's all I know, so don't start. That's all I know, so don't start. Dennis Farr, look at all that round of applause. Bobby also got like some of his first like non-wrecking stick time on a surface vehicle today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he didn't give a rip about surface vehicles, and then he saw me having so much fun he couldn't stand himself. He had to get one.
And I bought something that was a little bit too much for me.
It would have been fine. You just needed someone there. Surprisingly enough, these things fly too. And there's stuff to learn. Let's see. Guniak gets his SU in January. Man, they are nice.
They're sweet.
Congratulations to the guys who've got their twin otters up in the air. Looks like you guys are all enjoying those. Those did really well, and we're gonna do one later.
Yeah.
I think when the next batch comes in or whatever like that. It'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it and many other neat developments. What livery does the FMS version of the SU-30 have, Guniak? It's like a splinter blue, like
it's kind of like this, like this,
but all the way.
Color, but all the way. It's neat looking, and it's got like white accent markings, I think, around it.
Reckham Roy, you got an A1 Skyraider 800mm from Hobby King. Yeah, those are actually, if I remember right, old FMS planes also, which is never a bad thing. As far as the 800mm series of planes go, I was never a big fan. I'll tell you this, though. That little A1 you got is one of the best flying ones there is. That and the Zero and the Trojan. Yeah, the little ones.
Yeah.
Now, people would all the time get confused between the 800mm that would fly on like 2 or 3S and then the like 980mm that weigh like 20 pounds and fly on 4S. Double rainbow all the way. That's one of the first like meme things I saw on the internet. Right after I got on the grid, because I had been off it forever. Fred in the house. Josh Weaver says, Josh Weaver, what is up? I haven't talked to you, man, since your like first day of work was about to happen. I hope it's kicking butt. So fun. Fred Barron, good to see you, man. I saw Fred's flight. He might have been the first guy on the Twin Otter I saw. I think Fred put up a video on that. It's wintertime. I'm going to start trying to stop by and see some of you guys some more, man.
Man, it's hard.
I popped in on Jeff for a minute today. Basically, the intro, he was just getting started cracking open that AL-37.
Oh, heck yeah.
But I was eating pizza when I got home. Before the kids went to bed and stuff like that. Iron Maiden tomorrow. Kevin Crane, are you the guy with the Iron Maiden AL-37? Give that boy a wrench, man. I don't care. $50, you pay me later. It's no big deal. That's like a running joke now. Craig Beaven, your thoughts on the SU-30 on not so smooth grass flying?
Yeah. Maybe you might be able to make it grass out, but
you're gonna modify it if you do.
Yeah.
We talked about it at the field, and I think the consensus was be ready to obviously lose the mud flap.
Yeah.
You might want to stiffen up that front nose gear, put like some tubing on it so it doesn't compress so much.
Yeah.
So you can get off, fly the lightest packs you can. Like, rip out the slug in the back, keep it as light as possible, fly the lightest packs you can, and maybe reinforce the nose a little bit if you know you're going to be on that tough stuff. I'm happy with the nose, but I know if I was going to fly off of grass, I'd want to, like, lay in some light ply or something just, like, this way.
Yeah, just to safety.
As far back as I can. Yeah. That plane's worth getting it to somewhere smooth, though. I tell you what, man, we had a little bit of a crosswind, but mostly in our face. Kind of like the 45-degree to right down the runway range today.
Yeah.
10 mile an hour. But I was able to land that son of a gun in like half or a little more than half of the runway sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. And stop before you ran off, man.
Not even close to running off. Now, sometimes I was. But that was only when we were, I think, both... I was going long because we both took off at the identical same time and landed at the identical same time.
Yep.
It's going to happen. So fun, though. We focused on that.
Man.
And I was driving the Outcast waiting on Bobby to show up doing wheelies all the way across that place. That thing is something. It was fast.
Dude, that
you
thing's
saw
cool.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's neat.
Oh, man. So, man, golly, guys. Christmas is like 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah, something like that. Next, what is it, Wednesday, I think?
Something like that. Hey, guys, follow on Instagram if you don't. Go to that pilotryanmedia.com, man. There's icons all across the top. Any of you guys do TikTok, I'm doing that too, but whatever. But yeah, Instagram, Facebook, we got the RC Pilots Lounge. Christian Sanchez, where are you guys located? Interested in flying a real plane? We can get some GoPro footage. We're in South Bend, Indiana. Nice, Boozer. Yeah, we'll have a couple days off for Christmas. Jeff Dustin hooked me up with some CAD knowledge. Guy gets it done. Nice. Wayne Lee saw Jeff's unboxing today. Cool. Jeff's doing it, dude. You can tell when somebody knows when somebody's doing it. You got to tell folks what they're there for. I could always... There's so much to learn that it's hard to execute on every little piece of it. I just telling him today, I was like, man, I know what I want to do for weeks in a row. And then I get there and I'm so pumped to fly, I just...
Oh, yeah.
Get the intro done so I can get up in the air, man.
Yeah, it's so easy to do.
Ethan RC, yeah, I mean, I think so. I got one up. Did you see the one running video on the Outcast? It's on its own, like, playlist, I think. RC Trucks. It's just a camera on the tripod. I did some edits, put it together, but nothing fancy, but... Yeah, any 5,000, I think 3 minutes, you need to be checking what's up. You know what I'm saying? 3 minutes and you can check what's going on. Seemed to be the thing for us. I think we were at 4 minutes. Mary Boozer, thanks, man. Thanks, Ron, for another great year. Can't believe how far we've come in the last year. Yeah, man. It's pretty sweet. Thank you and congratulations to you as well. I hope everything goes well. I'd say 3 minutes, though, Broseph, on the SU. Almost with any battery. I know I stretched the 7,000, and I would go start to finish time on the battery. So my flight times can sound long. Yeah. But like actual in the throttle time today, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, pushing 4.
That one I pushed 4 on. I mean,
and he was at 3.69s or something.
Yeah, I was way too.
It was pushing it.
Yeah, it was.
But dudes, it's coming out in the videos. Like I told Bobby earlier, I was like, Saturday, I love Saturday. But when we get some, dang, Kevin, thanks so much. When we get a lot of good footage, like I want to get into it.
Oh, I know.
I want to start putting it together so bad.
We got a bunch of awesome stuff today too.
Kevin Farros, thank you so much.
Oh, heck yeah. Thank you very much.
Josh Weaver has got an announcement from RC Air Marshal is going to do an iX20 giveaway. He says Air Marshal's still in denial about it, though. Colin, what is happening? Colin, it's Clohan, right? Cool. I tell you what, battery's dead. Switching to TV. Can't comment anymore. All right, Boozer. Thank you so much, Kevin Farros. In my opinion, should have put more fish fan motor in 3 minutes is very short. It's very typical, though, for jets. I mean, I would love super long flight times, too.
Yeah.
And you know what? Some guys, too? It is a sturdy bird. And it's heavy. But it's beautiful.
So awesome. It's sweet.
Sean Gallagher, anyone here planning on competing in the new Top Gun EDF class?
I saw that the other day. I was reading about it.
Huh. I heard gunshots from the gun range, but I didn't hear, the FOP's not far from our field. Do you hear them popping?
Oh, yeah,
Gunshots?
I hear that all the time, yeah.
Christian's asking about if we heard rockets.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to be editing kind of right now, but I did a quick little preview. It looks pretty good. Bledsoe. Does it come with a special message? That is cool. Air Marshal's giving away a custom programmed AR-636 receiver. Brian K. Mav Pro. Wife got you the SU-30. Yes, man. Kowalski's got to park a plane. All right, man. See you later. Everybody keep an eye on Dave Kowalski, man. You got to keep an eye on him before he disappears. That boy keeps losing it. Congratulations. Merry Christmas. How many channels you flying on the SU? 6. Because one's for the air brake.
Yep.
Ethan RC, you like that truck running video? Is that what you're talking about? That was just me by myself. Wait till we both get out there.
Oh, yeah.
I feel obligated to make it fly. I really do. Pilot Ryan doing surface, I gotta make it fly. And my dream with these, let me tell you a little story about RC for me. When I was a kid, like every kid, I wanted an RC. I wasn't even thinking about planes because back then they were built up, balsa, the whole deal.
Yeah.
So when you're a little kid, you only see what's available, like at Osco drugstore or whatever. So they had cool toys at Osco's too. The whole time Mom would be there, I was in the toy aisle. And there were like 2 toy aisles. In the tube deep, good to see you, man. We're loving on the SU-30 like I know you are. So, man, I had like 50 or 60 bucks or something saved up. I don't remember. And I got this RC car. It sucked. It sucked. You couldn't even drive it on the carpet, man. It had to be on the hardwood. It just awful. Had some lights. I think it was an undercover cop in like a Pontiac Fiero or something. I don't even know, man. Looked good in the box. So that was my first real RC experience. And I was just like, yeah, this is junk. So about a year ago, I don't know what happened. I think I was kind of wanting to get my kid an RC vehicle because I wanted him to do it, but he wasn't ready. I wanted to be able to do it around the house with him because usually when we're flying, there's no room in the car. And if I take him out to the field, we're working. We're there for half a day. Mm-hmm. So he gets over it, you know what I mean? So he's getting older, though, so he can have his own planes out there. But started looking at surface vehicles last year and then started talking about them with some people. And then the community started talking back to me about them because some of you guys have experience with them. And so that sends you down a rabbit hole of search and YouTube videos. So for a year now, videos keep popping up, man, surface, and I was checking them out. I talked back and forth with the RC Sailors a little bit, and I mentioned it, and they sent me and Rafe, well, the family, the red rock racer over here. Very cool, super fun, first experience. Broke it every time I ran it, though, in the first 2 days. The day I drove it, I ordered one of the Arma Granites because I was like, yeah, I'm in. This is just too fun. And me and the kid had a ball with it. So, yeah, you'll see more of those videos. And I've got him into it now, too. So he's got an Arma Creighton that he's got to fix already. Because he got the 1/10 scale. It runs on 4S or 3S. And first run, I wasn't there. I wish I was. Tell him what you did, Bobby.
Got a little in over my head, I'd say.
He just...
I figured, hey,
full
I can
throttle.
fly planes. A car on 4S, that can't be too bad. Well, yeah.
He got tripped up. he first run on 4S, full throttle, hit some bump or something, and...
No, I hit that hill at the school.
A jump?
You know where we're at?
Yeah.
All the time? I went off that into the field. And it...
From the parking lot?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness sakes.
However fast it goes.
That's a big hill.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, that was quite a drop, and it didn't land right. I mean, these things are tough.
Yeah.
But
for what happened to it, I'm amazed that it only broke a couple things, minor things.
For what I've put that out, I'm not Kevin Talbot, dude. I'm not some of these other guys who are like at the skate park getting real air, but I am learning on it and doing some jumps.
Mm-hmm.
And my Outcast has been through what I consider a lot, and all I've replaced is like a bumper, a wing, and a support for a wing.
Yep.
I've glued the tires back, popped a bead or whatever. But yeah, Ethan, you'll see some more surface stuff. It'll be on its own playlist. We definitely are going to always prioritize our airplane work. We know why we're here, but winter months, I'm having fun with trucks. Speaking of,
it's pretty fun during winter months.
I saw Cody was here. Hey, Cody. I have a where I put it. I got an upgrade thing already for trucks. Man, where'd I put it? It's a big white envelope. Oh well. I'll just tell them what it is. I got one of these too.
Oh yeah, that thing.
This is Lozy. It's actually a real nice running truck. It's just I drove it one time and it's just not my thing.
Not your cup of tea there?
Huh?
Not your cup of tea? That's what you're looking for?
Yeah, that's it. So I got an upgraded aluminum chassis just in case I bend mine on the Arma Outcast 1/8 scale from M2C Racing. So if you guys are kind of getting into this basher stuff too, I watch a guy who's from across the pond. His name's Kevin Talbot. Fairly clean. He says some JC and stuff. He throws around the JC, but
he's good though.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
And he'll break it eventually the way he runs them. But man, you know what you're getting.
Well, yeah, and you know what's gonna break on it too.
You know what's gonna break. It's like the dude. For what he did to his, you would expect the aluminum chassis to bend a little bit, but it was still driving. So then he upgrades it with the M2C, let's look at it, chassis, and took it to the moon, and it didn't bend at all. I was like, this is an heirloom truck. I'm gonna keep fixing it. I don't even care. So I got these guys are from the States, M2C. So if and when I ever do bend my aluminum chassis, look at this baby.
Holy fuck.
It's thick.
That is.
It is thick. It's nice. I don't know if it's another millimeter and some change thicker than the stock one, but if you go to the M2C Racing website, they're super nice people. I actually talked to them on the phone. You can see the information about it, and they have a lot of other upgraded parts as well. So there's a lot of guys who will upgrade like other parts of the vehicle, and I have also
those are cool.
These chassis braces that go in the truck that are aluminum, and it looks like it comes with the bolts, the drill, and everything I'm going to need to get it done. Because if you're going to put that aluminum chassis upgrade on, you need the front and rear chassis braces as well. And yeah, it's spendy, but
In the long run, might pay for itself.
It's
too.
made in America, and it's like, I'm telling you, Kevin took it to the moon. I think he landed like on a rail or something, a post or something crazy. And it was still straight as an arrow. I'm like, okay, I'm getting that's it. I'm getting it. Link was in the description.
Boom.
Bam. Did it. In the tube deep, loving your SU-30, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to break that part. I'll break some other stuff, but not that. It's a nice enough truck. I keep going back to the truck. I have like a version 1 or 2 where it doesn't have the brace from tower to tower. There's that extra brace.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have that, but it's been so far so good. Do you guys fly at a public field or is it private? It's a club field, so it's not public. You need to be a member to fly there. It's an AMA sanctioned field.
It's basically private, though.
Man, no one's ever there when we're there, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Yep, Rich Duperbash. Dude, he's another one. I've been watching him. So I love how Kevin and Rich Duperbash will do, it seems like they'll run them stock hard first, and then they'll do the upgrades and run them harder. So I want to see what it's going to do stock first. Just like you guys are with airplanes, I'm the same way with airplanes and trucks. Craig Beaven, you out of here? He says, have a Merry Christmas, everybody. He has to split, take care. Ethan wonders who disliked the stream. Yeah, oh well.
Yeah, it don't really matter.
If Nike's going to get sued for someone saying he instead of it, then I suppose I sue you two for hurting my feelings for allowing thumbs downs. Ha! Wayne Lee 630 runs his straight up the side of a porta potty and do backflips. Yeah, once I start running my 6S truck on 6S instead of 4S, it'll be easier for me to do that kind of stuff. I'm not ready though. I'm not there. I'm not there, and I'm okay with saying so. 97 folks. What do y'all want to talk about? Oh man, P51D fan. Been taking a 6-year break from RC. The SU and F18 bring me back. Love the show. Thanks, Van. You're very welcome. Thanks for coming. Did you know us before you left? We've been around long enough. Sean Gallagher in the house. Hangar 51.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I have probably the best girlfriend.
Somebody streaming right now. Is that what's going on?
Oh, I don't know.
Talk about your girl, man. I'm sorry. What?
Oh, yeah. I probably have the best girl in the world, though. FedEx shows up at my house today with an A4.
A4.
I couldn't believe it.
Wow, that's nice.
I was pretty pumped up. Been wanting one of those for a long time.
Mike Kennedy,
She knows.
it's a nice plane. It is a nice plane. Load the nose up.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Mike Kennedy, the Big 7000 was awesome. Especially, I think any of the big jets are glad to have it. I was telling these guys, too, like on my MiG-21, for example, it'll take lightweight planes or lightweight batteries, but it seems like it's always hunting in the pitch. I do better high alpha when I have a heavier battery in my MiG-21 for me.
Mm-hmm.
So the 7000, I thought felt really good in the SU-30, and I think it's going to feel really good in everything else. And I'm really excited to try more of those packs. We flew I only have a couple, so I flew what I had. The 30 in their 30C, but they were still peppy, you know. Yeah. So I know they have higher C packs. I can't wait to try.
I was super surprised by the 30Cs.
I was too, actually.
I honestly was like, is that going to be enough? You know, twin 70s, and it was plenty of punch.
Toby Rutherford, I took lessons and then got sidetracked with models. Are you a real pilot?
Yeah, I took. So I was in Civil Air Patrol since I was 14. Took lessons to Civil Air Patrol and yada, yada, yada. Was going to go in the Air Force and never ended up going, actually. Met a girl and, yeah, long story short.
Right. Mitchell Farley got his Bigfoot maiden up. That thing is super sweet, so docile. And then it caught on fire. Is that what you're telling me? No, I'm just kidding. No, great, man. I'm glad you like it. Paul, that would be nice. I know I got an F4 under the tree. My son got a 0. Fantastic.
Heck yeah.
A4 formation at Jet Jam for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe before that says Race 22 crew.
I'm down with that.
Expedition RC. Lots of new folks in here. We still rocking 97. Man, my man got in and out. Cody was in and out quick. But that's all right. He'll see what we got into this weekend. In the tube deep, Bobby, you maniac for flying your airliner inverted. Ha! In the tube deep. Ryan, tell me the SU-30 isn't the sickest jet you've flown.
Oh, man. It's right up there.
It's special. It's special.
It is.
It's going to always hold a place. It will always hold a place.
Yep.
There's other stuff I'm looking at. I'm still trying to decide what size of it I like. You know what I mean? But that SU is very special. It really
I'm
is.
telling you what.
Guys, check out In the Tube Deep, man. He's got quite a setting for flying his SU-30 right there on the beach. Cody's still here, chilling in the chat. The Chillmeister. The chiller of chat. The Sultan of SWAT. You guys remember Sandlot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mikey B, being a pilot is a single man's game. That's what my instructor told us. Yeah, maybe that's why.
It's expensive, too.
I've told the story before, but I would do my lessons just south of the AMA in Muncie at a little family airport where my grandfather got his license. And we were still storing an old PT-19, which is a PT-26 because it's got the cold weather canopy on it. Anyway, and I like more horsepower or something.
Yeah.
But I would always have models in the back of the car. So immediately after my flight lessons, I'd go to the AMA and do the lessons. Like I'm turning over the street, I mean, like, what? But anyway, I was doing that. The models, though, just like instant gratification. I could have it right now and look at it all week long. I was, working, engaged, falling in love with the hobby, doing some magazine work, and the models just took it for me because it took me. The best advice I ever heard, I didn't take, but it was like, if you're going to get your license, get it done. Go after it. Be prepared to go after it. Get it done in half a year or something,
Yep.
It took me 2 years to get 9 hours. I mean, if I had done my 9 hours in 3 months, I'd have been soloing. And I could have. I was there.
Oh, yeah.
But your instructor has to be confident. I didn't ask either. I wasn't ready. It took me too long to get that time.
Yeah.
You got to be realistic about your limits. Like my grandfather, had a T6. Every time you start talking about flying to somebody, like, oh yeah, you should fly a T6. Yeah. I would love to, but it will kill you if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. So let's, put me in a 1971 Musketeer with a stabulator, still got ashtrays in it. The avionics in it were 1971, man. Yeah. This thing was pushing it. He's like, yeah, this is the last year we can do lessons in this one legally. I'm like, oh, wow.
Great.
Safe. What's funny is there would be this crazy yaw in the plane. And he's like, it's just the nose wheel sticks. Kick the rudder. Oh, okay. Like, this thing was such a jalopy, dude. But every lesson was a crosswind. Yeah. Every lesson I had was like a crosswind situation. Which I thought was fun. I thought that was really neat. Huh?
What was the old one? Was it the Aero Coupe that didn't have a rudder?
Yeah, with the twin deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder how that would be to fly.
There's a bunch of those that didn't have flaps.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine not having a rudder.
Not having a, crosswind?
It's not a twin engine, right?
No, it's single engine.
So what are they doing? Mitchell Farley, thanks, man. Thank you so much. Steve, let's see. Christian still could do it. Costs about $150 an hour. Yeah, it's not going to happen for me for a long time. Steve-O, One Canevo. I have the Spectrum DX9. Did I miss a question? Guys, we're talking full scale right now. I could be mistaken, but if I'm right, Steve-O, One Canevo, you guys got to check out his channel. If you want to see some full scale action, this dude he does some really slick vlogs.
Oh, okay.
Of trips he's making and things like that. Someone turned me on to him. the other day said, man, Steve-O was in your chat. You don't even know who it is or whatever. I was like, no, I don't know. And then I checked him out. I'm like, holy moly, Spicoli. Dude's in the doing it for real. Dad, what's going on? Joseph Ramsey. Hey, Joseph Ramsey, father. Hello, father from Camp Hiawatha. I'm gonna give you a blue wrench for Christmas. Don't say I never gave you anything. I'm just teasing. Like, what's the blue wrench? It's just status. Farmer man, we got a hundo in the streamo. Yay, yay. The farmer is here. Hey, man. Good to see you. I think things have shook loose a little bit where I hope I'd be glad to have you here if you don't dominate, in the chat. So stick around, hang out. Let's hang out together. Be cool, and we'll be cool. Christian Sanchez. Yeah, watches Steve-O all the time. Yeah, guys, you want to see Full Scale in action? Check that guy out, man, for sure. Dad's in here. Joseph Ramsey. Aces High, what's going on? With that meteor hanging in the back. Aces High, man, what's up? I'm going to give you a wrench as well. You were coming in some of my earliest chats, and I appreciate that. Dennis Farley says hi to Dad. You guys met, I think, in Muncie, didn't you? By the way, I just finished a smart battery. You got to check this stuff out one of these times, man.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's sick.
I haven't looked at it yet.
You get to see the cells. You get to balance it right there. I mean, it's sick, man. It's so nice.
Plug it in and go.
Dude, I'm telling you. And there's... What's great, I tell you, one of the most surprising things about the smart technology is when you read about the things the smart tech can do. My advice is this: go look at the prices of the smart stuff before you look at what they can do.
Yeah.
Because when you look at what the smart stuff will do for you and what it can do and how it's going to help you maintain your fleet, you're going to think that the stuff would be like exorbitantly priced. They're priced comparable with everything else out on the market. The chargers are like super affordable. They can do a lot of things, even to your other batteries. Because look, I don't have just all smart packs, but I want them now. But the chargers, I'm using them on my other stuff too, and it doesn't quite have all the intuition because you don't have the data cable. But I like it, and it's super affordable. I told Bobby he's got to get the checker as soon as possible. So I've been over here charging my phone, Bobby. This thing charges my... I'm charging my phone. Cody, you'll like this. So I got a 4S 3200 on my battery checker servo tester. Charged my phone, which I just think is fantastic. And the power amp will do it too. The power supply has a USB as well. Like, come on. I just think that's convenient. And what's also neat, Bobby, I was telling them at the field, is like those chargers have, the way you get power to them a lot of time is with another like IC3 type connector. So if you have... if my transmitter battery was so low I couldn't fly anymore at the field, but I had other packs, I can charge a battery from a battery.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Without hooking up any generators, anything, I can charge a battery to a battery. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a smart one, but might as well be.
That's wild.
Yeah, USB port on your car. A lot of cars have them unless you buy old stuff like me. You don't have them. And you can plug, I do have a car charger, but I can keep it by me right next to the toolbox or whatever, out at the field. General purpose tool. Smart checker is a must. I agree, and I think it's like 30 bones. No, you can connect the balance plug for the smart battery, and you're gonna want to, but for this application, I don't need to, is what I'm saying. So right now, I've got my balance lead plugged in. It didn't change a thing. I'm actually curious at this point, actually now, what happens if I unplug the battery. Yeah, it doesn't like that.
Huh.
So, let me see. USB.
Now can you charge your battery from your phone?
Yeah. So, you can plug in your balance lead, but it's not gonna charge your phone up without having the battery, power tap plugged in. I like it.
Pretty nifty.
Let's see, general purpose. Yeah, get smart, man. 3C. So, I mean that means like 15 amps.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've always been at 1C or a little bit over.
I always usually charge at 1C.
So like 5 amps on a 5000.
Usually.
Yeah. It's still pretty quick. We had such a fun time today. Yeah, Kevin, Cody's right. Check out the S2100. It's a 2-port smart AC charger. Which one is this? That's the 1200.
I need to drink some.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I don't have. Wayne Lee 630. How can we get a job like that? Let's see. I missed a question for you, Bobby. Let's see.
Oh, did you?
Kevin Farrows, you don't have to use something I did get recently. Mikey B. Bobby, how are you finding the AL37? Same question for other owners. Victor, I saw your video. Have you made your repairs? Oh, no, Victor.
Oh, something happened to Victor's? I didn't know
that. Standard size SD cards on radios. Wild Bill's asking what SD card he needs for his DX8.
Probably just like a 16 gig.
Any regular standard size SD card. I probably got.
I wouldn't imagine those files take up too much room.
I don't think they do. When I've had to deal with that, I've used just anything. I actually need to update my firmware on my DX9 just because.
Yeah.
Raymond Molina, how are you? How are you? Fred Mudbud, how about that Top Gun 2 trailer spiking F-14 sales coming soon, perhaps? I don't know, F-18s too, right?
Yeah, yep.
F-18s, man. Grab an 80mm F-18, paint it up like Maverick.
Yep.
Oh, goodness, guys. Love it. Love it, love it. Yeah, Kevin Farrows, if you... there's a link in the description here that's going to get you to the Horizon Hobby homepage. You can click the smart icon, or you can go to Pilot Ryan Media and click Horizon Hobby, and then click the smart icon, and you can check out all the smart batteries and chargers technology, things like that. And what's cool too is if you are a guy who earns points, obviously when you go through my link to get to Horizon Hobby, you're going to earn those points. Yeah. Kevin, your balance connector on standard batteries will plug directly into the S2100. Balance boards are things of the past. I remember back in the day when I was living in the Pabst.
The Pabst.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Yeah, man. Man, anybody... So Christmas boxes. Anybody got any mystery boxes? You don't know what they are, or you just can't wait? It's getting close. Farmer Man's question: what's your guys' thought? What's everybody's thoughts? Answer Farmer Man in the chat on the new Black Horse L39 from Motion. He's thinking about it for next year. Do you already have the foam one? not if it's not foam, I almost am not interested. I'm just not. I don't. It's cool. I'm staying busy elsewhere though. But when they have something I have to have, I'm gonna get it. Fred, a MiG-29, a wood one. It just seems funny to me. I guess. B Drew 247. I still do use my Futaba when I'm flying anything E-Flight, though. I like that AS3X. Okay. So I don't think I have any E-Flight stuff that's got other equipment in it. Now, things that have been sent to us from Arrows RC, FMS, who else is there? Dynam. It has Futaba in it because I just have the stuff. And if it wasn't for the magazine, I never would have had Futaba. But I did learn to love it after having it. And for the longest time, the 8-channel Futaba was the only 8-channel radio I had. But I'm loving my DX9. Merry Christmas. Behave. Behave. All right, man. It's cool. We can do this. That Black Horse L39 looks sweet, but it's a 90mm EDF. What's the wingspan on it?
I don't know.
It's got to be darn near like the foam jobber, right?
Probably a little bit bigger if I had to guess.
I mean, a little. It's a 90, but is it big enough to justify the jump and expense? I'm sorry, but if I'm gonna spend a big chunk bigger of money on something, I want it to be bigger too. Mm-hmm. Substantially, right? So, I mean, I have a feeling, on good authority, we'll be working some HSD stuff in the future, and it's a sizable chunk more investment to get into them, but you're looking at, you see that, you know what I mean, when you're looking at it.
Get what you pay for.
It makes sense.
When it comes to HSD and stuff like that.
Cody. We it was a lark having a 40-some degree day today. I told you guys yesterday
I couldn't believe it.
I told him yesterday I was getting out today with these things. Mm-hmm. I brought he brought her out, but I said, bring your girl, because we'll get both of these babies up. So we flew, I got my maiden off on the AS3X versions without a hitch, 5,000, 7,000, ordnance, not ordnance. Yep. Formation flights. And then our other buddy showed up to do his maiden. We had 3 of them there. And we had pretty good intel. And his maiden went off without a hitch. The one time I didn't film him, he gave me the best landing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He had the sweetest, I'm so mad I didn't get it on film for Adam. Yep. Because he had the sweetest landing on his Su-30
that was a good one.
Tonight. Maiden flight, dude. We're not just saying it, man. You guys, if you're not in jets, that's cool. But if you are in the jets, it's okay to drool, because that Su-30 is nobody's fool. You know what I'm saying? Was that popcorn or something? Oh my goodness, having fun. This is like the Christmas special. Oh, Cody, I got so much video. I don't know how I'm gonna put it together in a way. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be good. It'd probably be a few videos, to be honest. It probably will be.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of footage.
Yeah.
Lot.
Oh man.
We just kept going and going and going and going.
And then I made a joke. I was like, man, I just want to make excuses to film this some more. It's like, all right, so we'll take the 6 off and call it the number 9, fly the number 9 flight or something.
Turn it upside down, number 99.
I mean, I don't know what else I'd do except, give the guys the grass ops take this off and again, Bobby K, he's walked away with an SU-30 this weekend, which is cool. Farmer Man, I know I didn't have to, man. That's why it's cool, because no one beat me over the head to do it. So Merry Christmas, man, and good job. Keep it up. GB Linden, you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it. GB, did you get your why did I want to call it tree frog? Twin otter.
Tree frog.
Tree frog. GB Linden had a twin otter like quick. So he's got a video unboxing, I'm sure, maybe some flights on the twin otter already. Yeah, Cody, it's like, what are you gonna do, man? Bobby gets the SU, man. The channel bought it for him. It's cool. The channel didn't know they bought it for him, but they bought it for me first because I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, and then things ended up going our way. So
I didn't even know they bought it for me.
Really cool. Yeah, he's gonna pay me like half or whatever. I was like, nah, just have it, man. Bobby helps me. You got to do it together, y'all. I mean, you can't do it by. I mean, you guys see what happens when you do it by yourself. You're very limited.
Yep.
Twin Otter's doing great. Hope everyone is enjoying it. Yes, it looks like everybody is. I can't wait to try it too.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun.
That's an easy one for us too to squeeze in somewhere guerrilla warfare style.
Yeah.
Not necessarily have to go to the field. During that stream where they were building the Twin Otter at GB's, I was doing something else, so I didn't hear any of it. But Wild Bill was there in like a lab coat, building it, had it on the bench. It's crazy. David Barrero, hello from Spain, I think is what you said. If you didn't, hello. Anyway. JetFan 2004 won a flight test P-38, so that's one of your Christmas presents. Hey, Star Wars dudes, did you see the flight test video of the Millennium Falcon? Holy smokes, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, GB Linden, man, Wild Bill. David Snyder, what is up? Let's see what I miss on this fella. Hey, I just finished my 6-foot-long scratch-built 737 MAX. I'm using a 2600 milliamp battery to run two 64 millimeter fans. Is that strong enough? It doesn't sound strong enough to me. What I would want to know is the specs on a 64 millimeter fan, and whatever it came out of, what did it run on?
Yeah.
ESCs, batteries, whatever that 64 millimeter came out of, even if it's a twin or a single, whatever, what did it run on power system wise?
Yeah. And what was the weight?
Double it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
Double it or keep it individual or whatever, but somehow you've got to get double. Just layman's logic right now. If I got a 64 millimeter EDF that came out of a Toss and Boss, that it would run on 3S but needed a 40 amp ESC, then I'm going to either run my two 64 millimeters on like an 80, 90, 100 amp ESC and one battery, big capacity, at least 4,000.
Oh,
and think about weight too. A lot of times you need nose weight. So yeah, I saw that Star Destroyer. It was when Peter Stripel was still there. Yeah, actually, me and my kid watched that, and every time we're like, man, load the nose, load the nose, load the nose. I swear that Star Destroyer would have flown if there was weight in the nose. Yep. When you get out of the power, it's got to follow its nose. It's like, I don't know. I mean, what happens to your paper airplanes when you put a paper clip on the front? They do pretty good. At least they follow their initial trajectory. Anyway, I'm not picking. Fred Super Chat Ryan? What? No, don't tell people do stuff. He didn't have to do a thing. Paul McNeil. My first jet will be the FJ9 Fury, the old one, 70mm 4S. That jet came out at a funny time, or it would have blown up. Mm-hmm. I think it was a really solid jet. But at the time, other offerings with retractable landing gear took its thunder.
Yeah.
Did that FJ have AS3X?
No, I don't think so.
Or was it before?
I'm pretty sure that was
Cody has that
before.
One. That FJ.
Really?
Yep.
It's a hard one to find.
Is it warm enough to fly? Nick Kennedy. It was today.
Tomorrow, hopefully, too.
Tomorrow's supposed to be, but I got a 3-year-old birthday party. My baby's 3 tomorrow, and I'm not missing. Today worked out. I'm good.
Yeah, today was great.
We're good.
I'm just going out because I can't get enough.
I'd be editing right now if it wasn't showtime. No doubt. Yeah, it was AS3X. AR636. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, he says yes. GB knows too. Yes. You probably have videos of it, right, GB? Paul. Check out GB Linden's channel. A lot of these guys have been around for a minute, might have videos of it. Mr. T1035, you put 4 flights on your Fury today or your SU? $57, says Jeff in Lower Alabama. Just installed LEDs on the wingtips, afterburner ring, and flaps? Slats? Flaps? I forget what. Oh, yeah, the F2J. Nice. You got it pimped out. Who helped you? Exhibit? Guys, oh my word. 0 degrees Celsius, hitting 6 on Wednesday from my man who's talking in millimeters from Canada. I love everything about this plane. Just wish it had a little more punch on the vertical. Are you talking to SU, man? Yeah. I felt like I saw more vertical out of it today than I did the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was shocked. That 7000 did really well too.
It was awesome, man.
I was shocked because I'm like,
awesome.
That's a chunk.
And you're gonna move. You already just know you're gonna move it all the way back.
Yeah. Yep. I was surprised,
it was
man.
dialed.
It was.
It felt really good. I said it before. I was like, I've got other jets that I love for the high alpha, and I'll experiment around with lighter packs, and in your mind you think that's going to help you do it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always. It'll do it, but it's hunting. I feel like they're hunting in the pitch. Yep. When I got a heavier battery to hold up that with that stick and push through, we had some. I'm telling you, this thing is beautiful to film. It's beautiful to fly. I hope y'all love what you see, because we had a ball today.
Oh man, so much fun.
We had a ball today, and let me pat myself on the back real quick. I am so generous and so nice. Bobby flew first today.
I did.
I was like, Bobby, do the mate on the SU, man. Ordnance, let's do it. Yep. Get the camera warmed up, man. You get your flight in, because I'm about to work you. So get your flight in. Let's get it done. Let's get the meat done, and then it's all B-roll after that, man. Yeah. And we shot that thing all day. I tell you, I've been at it long enough where it's not very often I go to the field and just focus on kind of one. It's really nice, it's actually, because I used to pack them in. Mm-hmm. I used to pack them in and work 2-3 of them up at a session. It's just, it's doable. Transition. What are we talking about, Cody? Oh no, I gotta be careful with the he's and she's, don't I? Just kidding. K. Ahmed just got the E-Flight Twin Otter yesterday. Put it together. Looks sweet so far. Yeah, man. Hunting in the pitch. Haha. That's it, yo. Wayne Lee, you agree? You know what I'm saying? Dakota Sexton, what is happening? Also flew the F-16 E-Flight Viper Airfield T-28. Great day to fly.
Listening to us.
Great day. Oh, what it thinks I said Siri. Or he, she.
Oh. Darn phone's on silent.
RC Air Marshal, yeah, man. RC Police. Ethan RC. Ricky in here. Mike SSI in here too, man. Hey, yeah, good to see you, regular Santa. Yeah, man, I wanted to let it... hey. I didn't come pick up the plane today while I was at work. I had hit because I wanted to give it to him. And I needed room because I wasn't going to pack one on top of the other. And they come up... I tell you, 6 screws gets it done. But I still don't like taking them apart if I don't have to. But I tell you what, that is the if you have a choice of planes and you gotta break down one, all day long.
This one? Oh yeah.
All day long.
Yep.
2 screws underneath of each wing panel, 1 lead connection, 2 screws for the vertical stabs. You're done. You could slide off the horizontals too if you wanted to. Oh, man, it's raining for Dakota. Ha. Wild turkey blood level. Haven't flown in like 3 weeks. I hadn't flown. Mike's lurking. Cool, man. Good to see you. I hadn't flown since the shakedown on the SU.
Yeah.
Felt pretty comfortable today, didn't I?
Oh.
Dudes.
I almost had to change into my brown pants after your one flight.
I pulled a Bobby on one take. It was on the takeoff, wasn't it?
Right.
I wasn't even on step yet, and I put that son of a gun inverted. I'm like, oh, no.
And then ripped it in a bank.
Well, they thought I was going to roll it, but I really didn't have enough oomph. So I got her upside down. I just held her upside down and did the pass. Kind of skipped it once on its ventrals, didn't I?
Oh, that was cool.
That was sick.
I got it on video.
Yeah, it's on my... It'll be on... I'll work it into the video, but we filmed that with the phone. And so it'll be on Insta like tomorrow or something.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty...
There's a post on Insta now before we really got to flying. Bobby had already flown his, and we're pretty jacked up getting ready to get started. HTC Vive gameplay. Good to see you. What's up, Ryan, Bobby, Hanger Rats? Ryan, you gonna... Oh, it goes so fast sometimes. The RC Air Marshal, this is from Cody. We have some pretty spectacular stuff coming down the pipe with regards to the AR637 and Smart. It's going to pave a whole new data path. Oh, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. And I didn't have to say it. Cody, thank you for that. Very exciting stuff. Model Jet Juggernaut. Ryan, what was the hardest EDF you test flew for MRC? Like to fly?
What was the question?
What was the hardest EDF you test flew for motion? RC Air Marshal, to answer that one on the quick, I would love some Firma ESCs for the trucks, the telemetry, and the Spectrum radio. Because I keep buying these ready to runs, which is fine, but I have 3 remote controls to take around.
I keep checking out that Rugged from Spectrum.
I want the Smart. I want a Spectrum, a Smart Surface radio, and I want to get into this Smart stuff. I think it's neat. Telemetry, it's like having a dashboard.
It's pretty wild.
The Surface stuff can give you the speeds too.
Yeah.
Which is cool because every time you see a Surface video, there's speed runs.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and if you get something that says like 50 plus mile an hour, at least you know it's doing 50 plus mile an hour, you know?
So I'm going to try to get to the core of this guy's question. Ryan, you going to pick up Harpoon Bakery, what's going on? So, hardest jet. I tell you what, the one that... No worries, Farmer Man. Thank you, though. The A4 gave us fits because we had the intel was not right on setup. Keep in mind, we're the first guy getting these at the time, and we can only go with what we've been told. And I always take it with a grain of salt and like to default to nose heavy. But I also am not stingy, and I let Mike lead the project on that one and set it up.
What one was this?
The A4.
Oh.
And it crashed immediately because it had way aft CG and like up elevator at neutral. It was a bad scene. And then fixed it up, brought it back out. I was like, move the battery forward. And we did, and it was so much better. And then I was like, okay, get rid of the up elevator at neutral. Okay. And it was amazing. So I was talking with other early adopters flying this thing. They were scared. It was so pitchy, they were scared to drop the flaps.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, figure out where to measure the CG at. Get rid of up elevator at neutral and load the nose. My A4, after I was like, okay, Mike, enough. And then you notice we didn't really ever have an official flight review on that one. I did like a media day montage or something because everything was like, I was cursing the designer for the intel we had. I was crazy. So I was like, let me have it. And I jammed the battery up there and we had success and it flew like a warbird. And I swear by loading the nose on an A4 to this day. I'm going to fly the heaviest packs I have in it. And the one thing I remember when the 80 millimeters come out, a lot of 80 millimeters boast a wide array of battery selection. I was like, guys, no, this has to be the 5000s. And this was before the skinny 5000s. It was the heavy bricky ones.
Yeah, those were big.
Yeah. By the way, those old heavy brick 5000s, I'm pretty sure are bigger than the 7000. From Smart.
I think they are. You're right. Yeah, those things were huge, man.
Those things
big,
were
wide, fat packs.
Super massive. Stay tuned, man. As an avid RC Air consumer before and during my career at Horizon, I'm super excited on what's coming. Innovation is en route. And ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned right here to this channel for developments in that regard, if I may say so. Jeff Jackson puts Hobby Eagle gyros in his EDFs. That's cool. I like them too when it's a free wing plane, and I know I don't really put gyros in my jets unless I just know I'm going to fly it as slow as I can. Nose up, kind of high alpha stuff. So I do have a Hobby Eagle in my F-22, and I really don't have much of it left, but there's a bunch of stuff over at the shop too. I'm tickled with that. I'm tickled with a tuned AS3X out of the box that has safe.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Especially for, we also manufacture parts for Boeing. For Boeing. Boeing. That's what.
Man, Boeing's kind of been taking a hit lately. All those
I know it.
737s. Oh, I feel bad for them. I love Boeing. Hell, Boeing's the name of my dog.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait a minute, Fred. What did he say? Fred Barron, Maiden Mind Friday, Cody. She's sweet. I just need some more mixing with the flaps. You talking about your twin Otter, bro? Yeah, that was the first flight I saw of the twin Otter, I believe, except for Horizons. Paul McNeil will be the fourth guy in our air club to Maiden the Fury. I love how Cody comes in and hangs out. You guys are great with him in here. It's nice. Boeing, let's see. RC Air Marshal's glad he got the IX-12. He's all in with Smart. Ladies and gentlemen, man, you know, there's so many different flavors of live streams now. It used to be one variety, and it was all vanilla. RC Air Marshal's got a stream on Monday. GB Linden and Josh Weaver RC on Wednesdays.
That's one of my favorites, man.
I like Weavers. I like them all. I pop in. I tell you what, some of you guys who subscribe to my newsletter know I'm all about goals, and I always have a goal. Sometimes I achieve my goal, so then it's time for the next one. My new goal right now, currently, before I really set a high one, which I like to do, is to figure better how to manage my time. Unfortunately, I've been addicted to these live streams as much as everybody else. I can't. It's every day of the week though now. I have to work. So I'm gonna still be visiting you guys, but I'm gonna kind of rotate through, or not stay very long. It's hard not to.
Oh, it's impossible.
Because
Like,
you guys are also welcoming though too when we pop in. It's like,
yeah.
hey.
And a lot of times you guys might not know I'm there, but I'm there. I have a TV in my workshop, so I pop you guys on the TV, and I'm watching it on the TV as I'm working or editing video or whatever I'm doing. And
I told Bobby, I was like, I gotta time management's gotta be my goal right now, because every time Bobby pops in a chat, I was already in it. I'm already there, and I'm lurking too. I don't always, say a lot because I have been wrenching on some things, and I actually filmed the build on the Bind and Fly SU last night while I was watching Dave's.
Yeah.
But anyways, what I miss? Am I getting the HSD 747? I don't think so, but maybe. If they want me to, I'll do it. I'm fairly certain I'll be doing some other products though. Let's see. Yeah, I got to pick and choose too. Yeah, man. I just can't. I want to. I've had some late night sessions with these guys too, man. It's like, golly, I really have to get some stuff done. J. Steven, yep. But dude, check out the guys who stick around and are consistent with it are gonna be just inevitably getting better and getting bigger. And try them on, you know what I mean? It is a really neat thing. And you will get a different group of folks sometimes. Reverse can come in handy in many ways. Maybe in the future, who knows? Must be talking about ESCs, I think. Raven Rock, what's going on? Merry Christmas,
it would be cool
man.
to be able to flip a switch and back your plane up.
Yeah, especially on floats.
Yeah.
Ethan is talking about Instagram. Yeah, man. I mean, at a point, you can't keep up. There's too many. There's one every day. Burt Bell, thanks, man. Appreciate you. He's a Patreon as well, I believe. Yep. Thank you, guys. I enjoy it. I do, too. Thanks. Let's see. Next weekend is what? I don't think I have to worry about Christmas
Yeah, middle of the week.
being a problem. Well, it's going to be the 28th. Not New Year's either, so that's cool. Bert. Thank you, Bert. Cody, do the Firma ESCs have reverse or brakes only? Says RC Air Marshal. I wish I knew what he was saying in Spanish. Something about... I want to think it's algorithm, but who knows? Airwolf, send me your address. I cannot confirm or deny, says Cody. Yeah, George, there's a lot. You guys that are talking Spanish to each other, that's cool. I wish I knew what you were saying. Cody. Behave. I could tell you, but then I'd have to, you know. I plan to stream on Christmas at my regular day time, says GB. Cool, man. Wayne and the two busting my chops. TM. No. How's old Cat Mike? I don't know.
Man,
Last time I saw him, we flew, didn't we? Wasn't he at the field?
Yeah, he popped up out of the field.
What were we flying that day?
I haven't talked to him in a while either.
Was it the SU? The Shakedown? No. It was the one before that. It was the one before the airliner too, wasn't it?
Yeah. I can't remember what.
Maybe it was the Ranger or something.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah. I can't remember. I don't know. But he said you didn't let me know you're coming out here. I said, you never let me know when you're coming out here anymore.
Right.
I didn't know. He lives so close though. He can pop out whenever he wants.
Yeah.
He's lucky.
Yep. I think it's kind of the same old, man. Same old, same old. I am with Google Translator. We'll tell her I said hello. What's her native language? Binary. Jackson RC Aviation. Those guys do a stream too. It's fun. It's Colin Clohan. And then Jackson's son, Mason. And then Jackson. Those guys are funny. The Beard and Hammer didn't get to spend the day flying, but did spend a few hours on the Sims trying to get used to this new radio. Still wish I'd been flying, LOL. Man, there's a bunch of new guys. The Beard and Hammer, I don't know if I've seen you in here, but welcome. 98 viewers and still in here still. That's fantastic. Arrow. And we're a flight video channel. This is something we do every week, which I think is just fantastic. And this is show 73. I mean, just an amazing... one of the best decisions I ever made. I mean, for so many reasons to commit to this consistency. But what a cool thing. But if you're new to this channel, I don't know how you found us today. If it just popped up in search, or if you're a subscriber or something already. If you're not a subscriber, consider doing it, because we're flying all the latest and greatest in RC around here. Mm-hmm. And we're telling you about it as we're doing it. So you might be able to glean a little bit of information to help ensure you have successful flights as well. I'm going to have an RC Air Marshal Ground School. Hey, I want one of those hats. You know what? I on purpose covered up my hat today a bunch, even though this is my jam. Those flight school hats look a lot like this. You got to get me one. Ethan RC says that P51 V2 from BitGo looks awesome. Might benefit from a different motor, in my opinion. Do you have one?
Yeah, that is a good one.
I ordered an RC paramotor that finally got delivered. That's right. I heard that somewhere. Was that on Facebook or Insta or something? I'm impressed on the size. 6-foot wing. It is big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Flew all morning, Jay Steve. Whoa, man.
Yeah, I know it goes so fast, it's hard to see them all.
Flew all morning, 70 and sunny here. Ryan and Bobby, you guys need to get down to Florida and fly. I'm telling you, you're right.
Yes, we do.
I'd like to thank Victor Shamulus and every other warm weather person who tells us in the comment section how cold we look.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
For all of the degree updates. Yep. From your warmer climates.
Yep, and all the green bushes and grass and everything else.
Palm trees, pina coladas.
Yeah. Yep, sipping on margaritas, listening to Katy Perry.
Yeah, we're over here in the hood sipping on gin and juice. Boom! Bean juice. I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Kevin Farros, thank you for that. Ryan and Bobby give great shakedowns on new planes. I think in such a way that we've even maybe invented the shakedown for RC.
Shakedowns are
It's
fun,
more than
man.
a maiden.
Yeah,
it's more than a maiden, man. We're giving you something.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
We love to be honest with you guys, too. If something's up or we try to let you know. I mean, characteristics, whatever it may be, we try to let you know.
Man, and listen, the companies want us to let you know, too, because...
They don't want
We're
you to
not beating on the plane. We want you to be successful with it.
Exactly. We want you to have fun, just as much fun as we're having with them.
Yeah, man. And we love it. And I feel like warm weather cockroaches. Thanks, Dad. Oh, my gosh. I'll never forget the one story from Arizona. Victor Shameless just got in. Pilots, Merry Christmas, everybody, says BKP 1300. Wayne Lee 630 says, you guys are killing it. It was 65 here today in Southern California. Yeah, I tell you, we had great weather here.
40 degrees felt like summer today
Indiana.
for us.
Wayne was one of the guys who couldn't wait the most to see one of those truck videos come out.
Oh. There'll be more coming. We're gonna do some crazy stuff. I have to have him jump one of my planes as I'm flying it. It's
That's
gonna
gonna
happen.
happen. Jess Custom. He was supposed to get it through Ryan's link. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Jeff? Nick Kennedy, is the new Balsa Albatross the new Shakedown? Nope. Nope. I really dig the foam.
Yep.
Man, that's awesome. Cody says, honesty is where it's at for sure.
Heck
I mean,
yeah.
there should never be a doubt or a hesitation on that.
Yep.
Good or bad, we want to know. Thanks for all the feedback, everybody. Yeah, it's all how you deliver it. You know what I mean? You can't
really
be a
is.
total jerk about it, but
Yeah.
you can say what you got to say without ripping.
Yeah.
It's cool. PPG 60 here still. 60 here still? Oh, nice. I thought there was more than that, but whatever. It was cold today, but tonight for some reason it got like 7 degrees warmer. Nice. Oh, 60 degrees here still. Thanks, Victor. Son of a gun.
He's always got to rub it in.
Andy wants a link dropping potential. He wants a blue wrench. $50. There you go. You got a moderator wrench. I am going to show 97, thanks. I'm going to show you guys that's why I got to do this time management thing, because the thing about we're committed and not intending pun on his name. Oh, thanks, Hanger 51. Not trying to be funny, but what was I gonna say? I'm so sorry. Can we mute Victor? Gladly. Click. No, I'm just kidding. Happy holidays. Feliz Navidad. Got to bounce early tonight. Oh, talking about flight videos. They're the funnest videos to make.
Oh, hands
But
down.
there's so many videos we want to do. I want to do some videos on the Smart. I got to figure out how to set up that auto discharge. I don't think it's a big deal, but I want to show you guys how to do it. I really always used to be ready to go almost any time. Like when it starts to be cold like this, I'll fly my packs out and just leave them that way. But very rarely, probably only a couple times in my life have I storage discharge batteries, only because I was gonna go out of town or something.
Yeah. Commitment.
Yeah, I'm talking about these other videos that aren't so glamorous. Some of the how-to, some of the tutorial stuff I want to do.
Yep.
I can't wait to get it done, because those videos don't get a lot of views right away, like some of the other when you do something cool and new.
Yeah.
But videos like Dr. Expo that Mike did on the Spectrum Radio, how to set up dual rates, will always do well. How to fix a foam airplane on this channel, I did a video. Some of those very, not glamorous, but super useful videos are amazingly helpful to people. And
especially the beginner, man.
I love those. So, in that same regard, I want to show off some of this cool new tech, because I really do believe that Smart's a great name for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is. Example.
It still blows my mind how it does it all.
But dig this example. How many of you guys would upgrade UBEX or add UBEX to planes that maybe didn't need them just for that little bit of insurance?
Yeah.
If you got your battery talking to your radio and stuff like that,
it's all communicating.
You'll know before the smoke comes out, maybe, you know? Yeah, I think that might happen, BKP. I'd like to, see. David Snyder, hope you guys have a great Christmas. Catch you soon. Thanks. Back at you. The non-glamorous videos, that's... RC Air Marshal, you know this. RC Air... Talk about value bombs. I talk about value bombs with people sometimes. So there's a lot of guys who make videos, man. There's a lot of guys talk to me about making videos, and man, I don't get to watch as many as I want to.
It's
well,
hard to.
because a lot of times sometimes maybe they're similar, maybe they're just flights, whatever. But I'll watch myself fly it. I'm just kidding. The point is value, and some of the non-glamorous things bring the most. RC Air Marshal used to be, aka Dave Marshall, has been with us for a long time in these streams and such as a supporter and things like that. And there's a lot of guys who are growing their channels now and are doing Instagram, so now we follow each other and all that. I was actually his first follower on Instagram, RC Air Marshal. It's kind of funny, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He made a video he discovered a really cool disadvantage on a mechanical linkage of the Freewing F18 and a resolution. He's on my map for that. Out of all the stuff that's out there, every now and then somebody gets on my radar. So, and it's like, guys, man, check that out. If you got anybody want to alleviate the stresses that the mechanical disadvantage, which I think exists on the back end of that F18, watch RC Air Marshal's video.
Yep.
It's tremendous. The best manuals in the business can't give you what a guy can sometimes.
Yeah.
And even if it's just perspective or a little bit of confidence. I mean, we're just echoing what's in the book most of the time. If it needs tweaked, we'll say so. But at this point, I kind of know by brand if the book's going to be good.
Yeah.
The servos all seem to be, they don't throw crazy. So the rates I get in the book for the E-Flight and FMS stuff seem to be really spot on. But
I love this thing.
Every time on Freewing, I got to drop the rates.
I do too. Every time. I've noticed that too. But this thing, I don't even know what to say about it after.
It was nice.
Because I like it so much. But at high rate up there, I mean, it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable.
Captain Photon says the TikTok chicks won't stop bothering me. I think I got about 700 folks on TikTok, man, just goofing around. So funny. If you guys are on TikTok, if you're on it, follow me.
I want to see Ricky on TikTok doing some of those kids' challenges.
I don't think he posts anything on it. I follow him, I think. Hey, is Fireman in here? I tell you what, man, these chats are where it's at. And then every now and then, if you get a chance to get on one of the conference calls, they're neat. They're neat. It's as close as you're going to get to being at the field with these guys as if you can get face to face.
Oh, yeah. That's why I look forward to going to shows, too, during the summertime. I get to meet a lot of you. It's great. I have a really fun time flying with you guys, enjoying the hobby, the talk. All of it's good. Heck, Jet Jam last year, Ryan did some live streams. It was pretty sweet.
Might sound very hipster of me, but TikTok is annoying to me. People make money off of it, and they rely on that income. So, all right, to me, it seems like everyone on there is TikTok famous. So if everybody's TikTok famous, what is it? Are they really? And what does that mean for you? Like, I was Muncie famous. Maybe still am. It hasn't done a thing for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like big deal, right? I'll check it out, Andy. The fireman, Rich. What is going on? Good to see you, man. He's a good guy. He's a good supporter of a lot of you guys' channels. Been in a couple conference rooms with him. Solid cat, classy, and he's a fireman too. So, that's always going to be good. Ha, Ethan. It's not a big deal, man. Farmer man, I wouldn't focus a lot of attention on it, but
yeah,
it's one of those things. If you're new at this thing and you really are going to put in the work and try to build something, you have to do the next best thing. The next best thing, if I'm being honest, for you isn't TikTok or Twitter.
No.
It's you're already doing YouTube. keep doing YouTube. Keep doing Facebook like you're doing.
Yeah.
Keep marking out people's names so people can't see the channel it is. Nah, our market demographic is mainly going to be on Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
Go Instagram next. But don't spread yourself too thin. Just make quality somewhere. I mean, the micro content you can get off of the bigger pieces. You know, I'm a YouTube channel firstly, always.
Yep.
And then the rest of it comes off and after that. And it helps in the way of cross promotion. And I do reach new people with some of these other platforms. But don't let it distract you from what could be the main deal. Like before PilotRyanMedia.com, which is still just it's just a landing page to consolidate brands I'm working with, so immediately they know where traffic is coming from without me having to be a link surgeon all over the place. So before that, my website was always YouTube. It's the springboard for everything. I would send you guys to the banner of the homepage where there actually were some links to the Amazon store, Patreon, Facebook, Twitter. But now I get to have brands I'm working with and stuff too at that PilotRyanMedia.com, and that's where you sign up for the newsletter. You can also email me there at info@PilotRyanMedia.com. There's a list of icons up there at the top. And also, for a limited time, Christmas is coming soon. You can get 5% off with promo code PilotRyan at thelightburner.com. And go to Pilot Ryan Media, and you can click on his picture, and it'll take you right there. And if you're into the light burners, you can save 5% until Christmas. Hey! Speaking of, you know what? I did this plug earlier, and I don't think he was in the room yet. And nobody, especially Boozer, can get his name right. He butchers it every time. It's Ran Groomer. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to read the letters that are there. It's like I tell my kids, sound it out. They're like saying letters and words and stuff. It's not there. Don't look at me. Look at the words. Yeah. Read it. Ran Groomer, appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Ryan and Bobby. Bobby K, if I could speak for him, is going to be putting, hey, grab that light burner.
Oh, yeah.
We got one of them. And is that the double set for the SU, bro?
It sure is.
So Bobby K is going to be doing an install video, right?
Yep.
For the, I'm like, right? Sweet. Yeah, open it up, man. Show him.
I've been ready.
So, yep, Ran Groomer. I thought so, and I said it right. That's worth another 20 easy. I was teasing you. Now, guys, check that out. We worked out a deal, and solid guy. I really appreciate it. And listen, I've said it before. I'm not picking sides. This is a small community. There's enough to go around. I like Ran and I like Ray. Those are nice.
Oh, dude, they're sweet.
So Bobby's going to do a Killer Diller install video of the Ran Groomer light burner afterburner kit. Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber, is that what someone
Marcy Air Marshall. Dual singles. Yeah, man. So we're going to put them on. We'll take this baby back up. I still have to get my other ones in. The something, F15, F18.
What's pretty dope about this, too, is the burners actually, not burners, the fan units sit further back in this thing. And so, it's going to light those cans up good. They already do, but it's just going to be so much more. Just because
we were flying at dark, and I'm telling you, this thing is lit up really nice.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's something else. My F-22, honest to God, comes out to the field with me every time I go out there. It really does. And it's going to be hard not being... It's going to be sad because it's going to get replaced for a little while. It really is. This thing is It's something else. It's special.
I love the way, just you guys who watch the Tiger Cat video, you remember how I was oohing and ahhing over how the nose strut sits all scaly. This does it too.
Yep. We got some good shots of it doing it.
I'm so pumped. We'll take it back out with some onboard cams and stuff. I want to keep filming it.
I'll have some more video too. I'm gonna get tomorrow with this thing.
Yeah. Well, you and Adam get out, get me some, get me some onboard stuff.
Yeah, because this thing comes with so many rockets, guys, that I'm gonna actually take the ones that are on the bottom of this thing on the ducks, and I'm gonna mod myself a camera system so I can pop it on there and use the rails to mount my camera on and off. So,
nice.
And I have 2 cameras, so I'm gonna take both of them and have one forward, one backward. Should do pretty well. I'm pumped.
It should.
Well, I want to make it. I'm going to put the camera on Velcro with that plate, so that way I can point it out towards the wheels too. Get the wheels coming up. Get a whole bunch of good stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I wonder if they're. It'd be nice to get one of those little micro, small cameras, and
yeah, put it up in the.
I want to see the wheel coming up in there.
Yeah.
But there's so many places to put stuff here. If you had one in between the ducks too.
Yeah, my decam will fit in there perfect.
In between on the CG, and you'll be able to get this nose gear super sweet.
Yep. And what's cool is there's a plastic part underneath here too, so if you put your sticky surface onto that, it's going to stick well. It's not going to come off, especially if you use a little bit of alcohol to clean it. It's my little trick.
Nice. You know what I used to always do? The Mobiuses and the run cams sometimes would have a plastic cradle.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have screw holes, but I'd countersink a screw hole in that cradle and then screw it to a hard point plastic somewhere. Yeah. Usually the wing bolts will have a thing, not on this kind of plane. But
I know what you're talking about, though.
Jeff in Lower Alabama, In the Tube Deep has cameras all over the SU-30. I got to watch that backwards flying airplane. The best way for me to see that link is to put it in the real comment section of this video, because I will not more than likely be going through this to find a link after the fact. These I let them live as a replay, but I don't watch them again. I don't. Every now and then, if I'm working on the house, I'll put earbuds on and listen, but I'm still not going to see the thing. You know what I mean? If I'm listening, I'm not going to see it.
Yeah.
So the best way for me to see that link is if you put it in the regular comment section.
Yeah.
And you guys can always find these chats in the podcast and live streams and whatever I call it, playlist. Usually I don't leave them public. I did leave the Smart Battery Show public, but a lot of times I let them go unlisted. Andy thinks that video is going to blow our mind. He wonders if we've seen such wizardry. Guniak got a pic from today with the F4 Nice. Check that out on Facebook, I'm sure. Merry Christmas, everybody. Working tomorrow, triple time. Ha! Nice! Yeah, man, I was delivering packages on Christmas when I carried mail. It's like double time, I think.
Heck yeah.
And they had to pay you at least half a day, even if you only worked an hour or two.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yep. Well, I mean, I didn't have a choice,
Yeah.
New guy gets abused. Expedition RC, what is up? Guys, I think we still got 90 folks in here. We're at 2 hours, so we're going to wrap it here soon. Stuff a present under the tree, if you would.
And speaking of stuff and presents under the tree, BitGo, actually, we have some sales going on here for you guys for Christmas time. And we're going to be doing 15% off radios, 15% off on all trainer models, and then 15% off the PBY and the C47, or the Skybus, I'm sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, check it out. You guys will see some ads pretty soon here coming up, and yeah, check it out. Gonna be some good stuff coming, and some new models or versions coming as well.
Yeah, the stock's getting replenished, right? As
Yes,
well. Like
yes.
a container should be there soon.
Yeah, everything's gonna be back in stock real soon here, guys. We've just been taking a little longer than usual for this container to get here, which I get it.
It's Christmas time,
It's
man.
Christmas time. There's tons of stuff being transported all
Christmas
throughout.
time all over the world. We're in for. Yeah, but go to pilotryanmedia.com, click BitGo Hobby, and go check it out.
Yep, bunch of cool stuff.
Bookmark it
Yes.
through there. So where's my guy? He asked the same question again. I do not think that one battery is going to be strong enough for a twin 64 millimeter, 6 foot long airliner.
What now?
Twin 64 millimeter EDFs on a 2600 battery. I don't care if it's 3S, 4S, or 6S. That's not enough capacity, even if it's got enough voltage. And it's a big plane, right? 6 foot scratch built.
If you get it up, take it, turn around, and land it, because it's gonna be. I'd be worried about weight, honestly, too.
Man, load it up.
Something like that. At least put a 5,000 in her. I would personally.
For sure. Captain Photon just got a huge brick battery from Banana for the HSD J10 and A1 with the AS150 connector. It's the biggest battery I've ever seen.
Jeez.
Congratulations.
That
Guys, got to go. Merry Christmas. Sean Gallagher, Merry Christmas, man. Good to see you. Take care of yourself. Merry Christmas, everybody. Nick Kennedy. Are you a Kennedy family relation, or are you another fella, man? Because I don't think I've seen you, but maybe a couple shows. But glad to have you here. May the UPS Brown Santa bring you fun stuff. I'm really happy with the Detrim product, says Photon. That's cool.
Heck yeah. I've been loving them, actually. The MSR receiver is one of my favorites. It's nice. It has a lot of features, and the stability works great. That's a good one.
Expedition RC says it weighs 6 pounds on takeoff. That's actually not bad for that big of a plane.
That's not bad at all.
Noble Dro, a.k.a. Later, y'all. Got my packs charged for tomorrow with the SU-30 and F-15.
Ooh,
nice. He reminds me of the guy who had a maiden tonight that greased it in on landing. Had a great maiden flight. Is that who that is?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe. Ah, yes.
Nice. We were talking about him earlier, weren't we?
Uh-huh. We sure were.
He had a heck of a maiden. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
That was a beautiful maiden. You know what, man? We're always filming. Like, Bobby and I both were just, like, enjoying not having a camera in our face and watching our bro rock his maiden flight on that SU.
He killed it, too.
He got comfy right away, too.
Yeah, he did. That landing was gorgeous.
Landing was sick. I was so mad I didn't have it on film, though. It's so good. That's all right. There'll be more chances. Sky, how do you say your last name? Can I ever get a name called out by Pilot Ryan or Bobby, please? Yeah, and I'll give you a wrench. It's $50 USD, and it'd be good. Make checks payable to Bobby K. How do you say that last name? I've never known, but I'm down with Sky all day long. And Expedition, while you're in here building
I keep wanting to say Ted Nugent for some reason when I see Sky Nugent. I don't know why.
I don't know how to say that name. I think it's probably not as complicated as we all think it is.
Probably not.
I think there's some silent letters in it. He says could be, haha.
Me and him will be tearing it up tomorrow, you best believe.
Nice. Dad, man, you're welcome. Thank you for coming by, man. We'll talk, man. We'll talk. There's a lot of get-togethers and stuff this holiday season where I'll be stepping out to call my people. That's you. That's Mom. That's my sister. Nugin? Is that how you say it? Nugin. How about Sky?
I'm down with that.
On what? Kevin Farros, man, good night. Thanks for coming by. Merry Christmas. Cody says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Stay tuned. Great things happening in the future. Pilot Ryan kills it with these videos. Throw him some love in the chat. See you guys in the next one. Cody Adair, thank you so much for that. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I really appreciate that. Jeff's Custom RC gonna run, guys. Thanks for a great show. Hope all you guys have a safe and happy holiday. Merry Christmas, guys, from Jeff's Custom RC. Guys, appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. Check out Jeff's Custom RC. You guys, if you don't know Cody, he does great work at Horizon. If you watch the Facebook Lives, it's a lot of times it's Cody, the Chancellor of Chat, the Sultan of SWAT, with Jason Merkel doing these exposés and announcement videos and all the great stuff that's coming out of Horizon. And we've been working together, so I'm really glad to have him here, and thank you.
They get me in trouble a lot at work because they go live, and I'm like
wanting to watch,
trying to hide the phone and on the computer at the same time.
Aces High says it's pronounced win, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
I can say win.
Skyway.
See, that you would never think that was a win.
Yeah.
Would you?
I get it though, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Expedition RC, thank you, man. You guys are my go-to channel to watch everything about RC. Thank you for all the free and great information. Happy flying. You're very welcome, Expedition. GB, see you guys Christmas Day. If you don't have stuff going on with your family, GB Linden's still going to throw it down. What, 9:30? Jeff's Custom RC, thank you. You going 9:30, bro? GB, Christmas Day?
Regular time as usual.
9:30 Eastern time? Is that what he does?
Yeah, I think it's 9:30.
Jackson RC Aviation. Hey, and our hobby Christmas is every day. God bless you all. Good night. Yeah, and I got to say, regardless of how you line up, I appreciate how cool everybody is here. It is Christmas around here. Blessings and prayers, that's all good here. So never worry about throwing those around. Merry Christmas. Have a good one, you guys who are leaving. We are fitting to be splitting real soon. Pay It Forward RC. He's the guy got the PBY.
Yes, yep.
Merry Christmas. It's going fast. Paul McNeil, Southern Boys Fly Every Day. Thanks for that. At least don't tell me how warm it is. Jeff, look forward to your creative vision on the Spectrum case. We're all excited about that at Horizon. You hear that, Jeff?
Heck yeah.
Flying Ant, late to the party. What is going on? Don't call him Smarty. Merry Christmas, guys. Will there be a special Christmas broadcast to talk about all the new planes? I'm going to say yes, there is, but not on this channel. Go to GB Linden's channel and check that out. Christmas. He does his stream on Wednesday. Happens to be Christmas.
Yep.
For now, this is our low-key Christmas special. I don't think we're going to do anything like for Christmas. There will be a very special few episodes coming up in the beginning of January, I anticipate. He doesn't even know.
And it's kind of... getting to me down here. It's getting to
I'm
me.
sorry, man. It's going to be cool. Because the reason is I can tell him because I can trust him and we work together. But I'm going to get his reaction.
Apparently it's something really sweet. And I have no clue.
I just am going to leave it there.
It's driving me nuts. I'm having
Flying
bad dreams.
Ant, no big deal. Oh, man, I hope Chris is feeling better for Christmas, man. Punch it, pound it, hammer it, drop it, fly it, send it. I'm out of here. Thanks, guys. And Ryan, Ramsey, Bobby K, good night. Farmer Man.
See you, buddy.
Excellent performance tonight from you, by the way. You're an all right kid, man. You're learning. You're cool, man. I like it. Thanks for coming by. I'm not a bad guy, bro. Thanks for coming by. David Barrero, Merry Christmas from Spain in the state of Cadiz. Jeff, are you painting Ricky on a Spectrum case? Yeah, like nose art in his undies. Gooniac says, good night, Expedition RC. The only thing bothering me, it's the Chicago Blackhawks hat. What are you talking about? Oh, this?
What?
Oh, man. You're not triggered, are you? Thank you, Ryan, for sharing some love with me and all of us hanger rats. Ryan, you have given me lots of good advice, and I really do a good job with the media. I'm always looking forward to your videos. Man, that is going so fast right now, bro. All of those. Ryan, you've given me lots of good advice. I really do. Oh, thanks. I'm always looking forward to your... Appreciate it. That's great. Thank you so much for coming around, man. Bert Bell calling it a night. Everyone have a great Christmas. Never forget Jesus loves you. Appreciate that. That's absolute truth.
For sure.
Man, slow down, take a breath, because none of it's that important, man. There's bigger things at stake. Love RC, appreciate you. Yeah, we're going to wrap it. Everybody's saying goodnight. Enjoy save your energy for all these other streams, because there's like one every day. So everybody, thanks for coming by. We're going to wrap it. Man, I hate leaving, though. I do every time. Hate leaving. 12:21, David. Oh, where we are? Yeah. Yep, 12:21 in the morning. Is it real? No, it's 11:15 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern time. Hangar 51, what is up? What is up? Hangar 51 does a show on Thursday, guys. That's a good time, too. Hang out. Fred Barron, be checking him out. Nighty night. I guess we're going to wrap it. Hey, actually, it's early enough. I want to still get some edits done. I'm gonna get it. It ain't going to be out tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow, but I'm going to start editing. Derek, hey Ryan, I purchased the SU30 plug and play. Can still utilize the AS3X feature on the AR636 if installing separately. Absolutely, yes.
Oh, yeah, all day long.
Robert, Pilot Robert, good to see you, man. Merry Christmas. We're about to... Son of a gun, I said I was going to leave. I might hang out. Look, 8 more minutes. Anybody who wants to leave, don't let me hold you up. Go ahead and go. I'm not keeping you. You ain't going to miss nothing. Thumbs it up on your way out, though. Subscribe, smash the bell, all that good stuff. If you haven't, well, I'll go till 2.5 hours, it'll say. 5, 6, 7. Well, I start the chat about 10 minutes early.
Oh, yeah.
And the room fills up. I mean, Pilot Robert just got here, so I'm not going to go yet. Find my F-15 Ranger. We have freeze fly on new. So yeah, SU-30 plug and play guy. Bobby's going to do the same thing.
What's that? Oh,
you putting a 636 in your.
Yeah. As soon as I get home, it's
Bobby's putting a 636 and gonna get it all AS3X'd up.
Yep.
In his SU-30 right here.
It really doesn't need it, but I'm just doing it just because I think I can get a little slower.
Just a quick question. Does the AS3X receiver need a program cable in order to work, or does it just work out of the box? No, you're going to have to program it.
Yeah, and the best thing, the one on your phone we've experienced isn't as good as the one on your laptop.
Check this out, and RC Air Marshal knows. I really trust him on the Spectrum tech. If RC Air Marshal, if you want to know about Spectrum and Smart, I'm going to be working it up, but RC Air Marshal already has a tremendous amount of knowledge on it and is going to do some value bomb videos. Subscribe to RC Air Marshal, turn on the bell, because he's going to be doing some Spectrum, some AS3X programming and smart technology videos in the future. He says, Derek, yes, they usually make the program file available for download, so if you have an AR636, you can upload the SU30 program into it, no problem.
Oh.
You can do that and save yourself some time.
Yeah.
So that's the answer to the question, if he has the plug and play, can he still put an AS3X in it? The answer is yes.
Yep.
And with confidence. Thank you, Dave. See, I like Dave. We're like the same age and both Navy dudes. Good night, Ryan. Hope you have a good Christmas. Please don't crash that SU-30. Laugh out loud, because I really want to see more of it. See you later. Big salute from Robert. Uncle Ted is a bad... West Jersey RC Club, first fly January 1st. Stop by, I wish. Dave Marshall, oh yeah. Yeah, man, shout out of the century. I'll make you famous around here. I asked his girl if she was ready.
Yeah.
Cause it can happen. It can happen. It can happen. Oh my goodness. All right. We got 5 minutes, and I am gonna pinch it for real, because this is the Christmas special. The low-key Pilot Ryan Media. Let's see. LKPRM Christmas special. Don, late to the party. Good to see you. John VHRC, what is up? Check out John's channel too, man. That cat's flying everything. I don't know. I think turbines too, but like some balsa, some composites, some gas, some electric, some everything. He's a treasure. Been at it for a long time as well. Fred Barron, RC, Hangar 51. Now that Pilot Robert is here, Bobby needs to install light burners. Y'all serious?
What happened?
They're like, Pilot Robert's here. They want to see you install the light burners. Swabby, we have a table spill. Oh, man, don't even start talking about the new Star Wars. Love to listen to the show while working on my planes. Merry Christmas, says Jay Price. Expedition RC, you guys are the best. Thank you. I'm going to put it on a t-shirt. Appreciate that. Speaking of t-shirts, I'm just kidding. I have them. Go to pilotRyanMedia.com. Turbines 2, yeah. John, yeah. Next level, you know. There's so many people on different paths and journeys and in their channels and their RC journey. So I think it's really neat, the cross-section that we can get. There are some guys who have loads of RC experience but absolutely no game on YouTube. It's okay because they bring a tremendous amount of value with them. Yep. Because everybody who's doing this, the hope is want you to also do well. Some of us just want to show, like for posterity, like document our journey. And some of us can make our journey also helpful to others at the same time. Yeah. So there's a million different flavors here on YouTube. And I encourage you to check out anybody who's got a channel. And everybody has an account that's in here, or we wouldn't be able to see your name. But there's a lot of these guys that have channels and are putting out videos. And I encourage you to check them out. Yeah, no spoilers on the movie. Flying Ant, I'm ready for you to make some RC videos I want to watch. Captain Photon says he only shows his flight videos on TikTok. How am I doing on TikTok right now? Robert says it's 5:20 a.m. I'm waiting for a local pub to open at 6 so I can have my Sunday morning coffee. Oh yeah, love me some balsa, says Wild Bill. Come to Hell or High Water, says Raven Rock. Looking forward to Top Gun 2. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. June 26th.
Josh Weaver's signing off. Check him out Wednesday. Are you going to do a show this Wednesday, Bubba? Josh? Let me know. By the way, quickly becoming one of our favorite streams. He just does it differently.
Yeah, it's great.
It's very tech, but it ends up being very connected visually to everybody in what they're doing in the community. Josh Weaver RC, check that out. He streams Wednesday nights before GB Linda does. John VHRC, it is a weird thing, but if you want to know what the people in your country are thinking or feeling like, or how they're letting their hair down, it's kind of, for me, I'm a social media guy now. Didn't start off being that way. If it wasn't for RC, I'd still be under a rock and I'd be fine with it.
Oh yeah. This
is all I do online is RC, dude, and it's been neat. So yeah, the you getting crampy?
Yeah.
Pop culture phenomenon, man. TikTok is huge and it grows.
It is.
So I'm on it, man. I'm on it. I'm out, guys. See y'all. Thanks, Ryan and fellas. See you on Jeff's Custom RC. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks for coming by, man, as always. Man, you guys are solid. So many solid guys who are here every time. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And while I'm at it, let me see how little my most recent post has done on TikTok, because I don't do good at all, because I'm not a teenager who knows how to dance. You know what I'm saying?
That's my biggest problem. I can't get my hips to shake.
I got let's see. So here's what's crazy. 530 people saw the post from after our session today, but only 10 people liked it. That's like, if you're going to watch it, like it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
But whatever. I got 661 followers on TikTok. I'm famous. I'm about to retire. I just goof with it. I don't even care what happens on it.
Yeah.
What's actually kind of cool, though, is I can edit up and add effects and sounds and all this kind of stuff. And then it's like bam, I can share it to stories on Instagram. I've got an edited piece with like music and then if I want.
All the goods.
I'm having coffee right now as well. No Crown. I do have a Pepsi though for cold. I said I was going to leave. We're not going to do that afterburner, are we? You're going to film it anyway. That's cool. That's cool. Flying Ant says, what the heck is TikTok? You're kidding me, right? No, I get it. It's easy to be busy. A lot of people think it's just for kids, but there's a lot of folks on it. TikTok is... Okay. Platforms compete with each other for attention. TikTok and Instagram are button heads, I'd say. Mm-hmm. So think of the demographic on Instagram being stolen by another app that does different things slightly.
Yeah.
I think there's still a need for both these platforms, though. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Where's it at?
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Hey, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Sorry. All right. Man, it's still going strong. What should we do? What's going on behind the scenes? What, right now? Probably had to go to the bathroom. Flying Ant. Oh my gosh, things are going amazing over here. Drinking coffee at almost midnight. Probably gonna watch Saturday Night Live. I haven't done that in a long time. What's so funny is I'm so low tech, I can't hardly work the TV. Because my kids have it all on like streaming services like Netflix or Disney or whatever. And, all I want to do is watch NBC. That's it. Nah, Air Marshal, I don't need any extra pep. I got an Americano and a regular coffee sitting right here. I put milk in my coffee. Ha! Does Santa Claus get to Slovenia before the USA? Wayne Lee 630 says, Pilot Robert, Captain Blosh, love your channel. Thanks. Yes, guys, check out those guys. If you haven't, it's easy for me to assume you guys all know who Robert Petrenchik is. But if you haven't, for whatever reason, go check out Robert Petrenchik's YouTube channel. Those guys scour the earth for the coolest, unfortunately discontinued sometimes models. RC Air Marshal's been wearing out some Disney Plus. I gotta see The Mandalorian. SNL starting now, I know. Who's the musical guest? Jay Price. When I was a youngster, I wanted to be on SNL. So I do my own Saturday Night Live now. Yep. Holy smokes, guys. Nice, Don Willman, one of the first 1,000 subs. I was probably in there on the low numbers as well. I remember exactly when I found them. Todd Breida at Motion said he found our twins from a parallel universe or something in Slovenia, like in Europe. And checked them out, and I was like, oh my gosh, couldn't believe it. And it was so fun and so good. And they were pretty new, but it's still the same vibe they have now. Just good stuff, man. And never holding back. It's just perfect. And kind of started shouting them out and having fun with them and saying some stuff. Film me, blush, So cool. A lot of you guys, go check out Robert Petrinchik. If you haven't, you'll turn on smash the bell, because you're gonna want to see their videos when they post. Harpoon Bakery, you always make me hungry when I see your name. I think you should have one of those. RC Air Marshal, absolutely. Nick Kennedy. Did I get your answer on what Kennedy are you? If you're one of the Kennedys, then I expect an exorbitant amount of super chat any minute now. I'm just teasing. Harpoon Bakery's got a wrench. Kennedy, you got a wrench, even if you're not the one I know. Good old days. Yeah, man. So funny. Two brothers, man. I'm telling you, it's always better when it's more than one guy. You gotta... It's everybody. I'm so glad that I've always had, Mike could fly, Bobby can fly. It's not the, you all squared away, brother, man. Lights off.
Yep.
Cool. Nice, Fred Barron. Yeah, man. Wreckham Roy. Man, we're Victor Shamulus. Robert who? You son of a gun. The heat's getting to your head, man. Heat's getting to your head. So I've been charging.
He was complaining about rain the other day.
No relationship. So I'm at 100% charge. I've been charging my phone off my smart battery checker. Just curious how much that spin it down. I'm still 87% on the battery, and I charged up a phone from 60% to 100% in a couple, hours. Eddie Murphy is hosting. Is he the musical guest too? All right, man. Stop, baby.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah. It is cool. Robert and Blosh are killing it. I know it. Dude, they shouted me out the other day. It blew me up. So fun. For 5 years of their journey, I was somewhere else building a channel. It didn't come with me. I didn't get a shout out. I didn't get a goodbye shout out or whatever. It's just, I don't think most of you even noticed. Just seamless segue. I never quit making content. You are all welcome to visit Slovenia. Many of your friends do. That's awesome. I'd love to.
That's cool.
When I win on The Price is Right or go full-time on YouTube, I'm coming.
Man, if it was this full,
Yeah.
you still have 88%
I know.
battery.
I know. And I charged my phone up. That's what I'm saying. You're at the field.
That's cool, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Not to go back on the smart like a bunch, but for what these do, you would think they'd cost a lot more.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be cool for a lot of events you go to because you're camping and stuff and need something to charge your phone on.
I've bought regular old nothing battery checkers for $20. This one's $30, and it does way more.
That's wild.
Yeah, Roy, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. That is awesome. Ha! It's a deal. Yeah, man. When I get YouTube famous, I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm working on it, man. Oh, hell. Yes, we noticed, Ryan. Oh, I got you. Thank you, man. Thanks. Yeah, a lot of you guys did. I know. I tried to play it down. Some of you guys weren't very happy. It's cool, right? It is what it is. And people end up where they're supposed to be. So will the S2100 charger has a 2 amp USB charge port charge 2 batteries and your phone or transmitter? I suppose if you can get it plugged into it, yeah. Yeah, I think it charges at what is it? 5. The specs might tell you 5 amps or something. Is that too much? What's that USB charge at? Honestly, I'm not the one for the ones and zeros and stuff on some of the numbers and all. Fred Barron, ordering the smart servo and battery checker and another set of smart batteries for the Lozy. Yeah, man, Fred, click Horizon Hobby on Pilot Ryan Media and let me know if you do, because I want to make sure it all works. It's a very complicated network for them compared to some of the other relationships I have with brands. Thank you, RC Air Marshal. 2 amps, 5 volts. So if your equipment can handle that, you're good. I used the S150 tonight, and it took about 1 hour to charge 3 smart batteries. I have the... Did he say he had the S1500? S150? Yeah, I don't know what he means, but I have this, the S1500, and man, you can roll around and you can up it to charge at whatever C you want. I mean, I think there's a limit.
Yeah.
But and it's got the USB thing too. And then if you have to upgrade firmware, whatever, there's a port.
That's cool.
Totally, bro. Totally. And I'm the old man that still leaves the plastic on there.
I do that on all of my...
Yeah.
Have you seen my DX8?
I actually pulled it off of here, and I wish I didn't.
I still have all the plastic on my DX8.
Yeah.
And I've had it for years.
I still had plastic on my original DX6i when I sold it, I think.
Yeah.
Years ago. Reckham Roy loves this community and all the great guys and gals that inspire me and all of us to just have fun and fly. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all of you. Thanks. Merry Christmas to you as well, Roy. Wild Bill, are you happy with that time it took you to charge those batteries? I've been happy with them. You know,
they're sweet.
Yeah, I mean, because of that power supply, I can charge I can use 2 chargers off of it. Mm-hmm. And then they sent me the little tiny one. Oh, yeah. That's what he's talking about. The S150.
Oh, little guy.
Dude.
Oh, wow.
Plugs into the wall.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah. It's got a little fan in it and everything. Plugs into the wall. Huh. See you, Robert. Check out the new SU30 videos will be out next week. We filmed another whole day of SU30s today. It's awesome. That's the little S150. It's super easy to use, and it does take a little while longer on this one, but it's so easy. And it already knows what the battery is. And then you press the button and you can advance you can charge it at 1 amp, 3 amp, or 5 amp. You select it, cool. And then walk away. And they all will tell you when they're done. They'll beep at you.
That's pretty neat.
And there's not on this one, it's just like a LED and it's filling up. But on the other ones, the screen colors will change for what it's doing. It's at rest, it's charging, it's checking, it's balancing.
I got you.
That kind of stuff. 2 hours, 45 minutes. Man. Seemed fast. Yeah, Wild Bill, that's it. I thought that was... Did you charge him at 5 amps? Because you get that choice. You can advance it through from 0.5 to 1 to 3 to 5. So... If batteries are new to you, I'm not the authority, but I do. Thank you, Robert. I can't wait either. We got so much good stuff today. I'm gonna really put something together good. And I know you talk about editing. I edit the bejeebies out of our stuff, but I don't cut the flight video. I mess with I zoom it, I mess with the color, you know what I mean? And then I will cut the talking parts at the beginning, or maybe at the end after I've already landed, I'll cut in a bunch more things. But the flight, I know what y'all, just like you guys, start to finish, fly that fly it. Now, sometimes I'll put 2 flights in a video, and I will shorten one. Yeah. Especially if I lost focus or something. But the one of them was always going to be the full deal. I just do what it takes to make a good video. I want y'all to watch it.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, you can advance through 5 amps. So what batteries were you charging? For example, like, was it a 5,000 milliamp something? I'm just curious, Wild Bill, because we can talk about this a little bit, about what 1C is, if you didn't know. Yeah, we're still live streaming Expedition. We're nuts. Until Hangar 51 came on the scene, and Josh Weaver, we were the longest. But 73 weeks in a row, you can't take that. See you later, Wayne. 5 amps. I'm curious what batteries you were charging, Wild Bill, just so I can further this discussion. Wayne Lee, appreciate you, man. Thanks. 2200 3S. Okay. So, you were and it's okay. So, for instance, if your battery says that you could charge at 3C on your 2200 3S, that means that you can safely charge at 6.6 amps.
Yeah.
A lot of times people will default to say, oh, Flying Ant, I'll get to that in a minute, man. Robert, appreciate you. 30C, that's the discharge rate on the battery. I don't know what that has to do with the charge rate. Sometimes that's different. My batteries will say, sometimes they will say what they want in the way of what they'll take for charging. But let's say everybody defaults to 1C for safety. So 1C for you is 2.2, which on this you can't get. But 3 amps is a selection that you could choose and still be really close to 1C. 5, you're just barely above 2C, which would be 4.4 amps. So you can't go wrong all the way up on 5 with this. But just know that it's a little bit more than 2C. Depending on the quality of the...
Should charge quick.
Yeah, faster charge. That's what that's about. What was I looking at a minute ago? Said I could charge them at 15 amps. I never do that. Like, I charge 5000s at 5 amps all the time. If it's a 5500, I charge at 5.5. If I'm in a hurry, I'll go 7. Like, I'm a baby with them. So maybe that's why my batteries, as hard as I am on them, still
last.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think is with mine too.
I don't think I ever heard them on the charge. I heard them on the flying, on the discharge.
Those Gens Aces I've had for 3 years. I mean, hard too. Who knows how many flights are on them?
Yeah, man, and Adam's battery tonight, peppy from the get.
Yeah. Yeah,
he likes those.
That's all he's about. Yep, that's all he has.
Flying Ant, it's a Canon XA50. Future proof. 4K if I want it. What? We're going to keep going? Yeah, Wayne. I told everybody I was leaving a minute ago, but then Mother Nature called. Line 2 had some crap to talk about. John V. HRC defaults to 1C a little bit, looks like. That seems like a good recommendation I've always heard. When I was spokespersoning elsewhere, that was always like the recommendation. You know what I mean? 1C, better safe than sorry. I remember watching guys before I knew much, they were helping us, me and Mike, turn batteries around at Muncie. And the guy did the math right there in his head, and we had like a 4,000, and he did the math, and he's like, oh man, yeah, I can charge this at like whatever amps and turn it around in like 10 minutes. And I was just like, he did the numbers, and I think it was a 4,000 or a 5,000, and he's like, oh yeah, you can charge this at like 25C. I was like, oh my gosh, what? No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, do 12. and he's like, okay. I mean, that's just barely over 2C, but okay.
Jeez.
I was fine. Yeah, always 1C. Better safe than sorry. So
same here. Unless
you're in a hurry, 1C's cool, or close to 1C. You know what I mean? And as affordable as these are, the step up from it is pretty. Man, they hooked us up to learn these things. So the S1500, and there's an S like 1200 back there, and I think they're very affordable. This one's cool though because you don't need a power supply. You can't just plug it into the wall. That's dynamite. That's the best cheap charger I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's so simple.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this one will do too, huh? Or no, input, output, I see.
RC Air Marshal says the smart batteries come out of the box programmed to charge at 1.5C. Okay. So that means what? 5. What was that, 7.5 then on a 5,000? 7.5 amps?
For what?
5,000. Yeah, Flying Ant. It was a spendy camera, but it was time. I've been at it long enough, I thought I would still be into it a week later, so I popped,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going on a decade.
Have you put any of that footage on here? See it?
No, I only have seen it in the little window.
Oh, man.
I know.
There's some good stuff.
Dude, there is.
I can't wait for these guys to see this stuff.
Oh, my gosh. At 1C, my Venom charge cooks my bats in 15 minutes. Exactly. At 1C, I'm turning them around in 15 minutes or so on big 6S packs. I've always been happy with that.
Same here.
Like I say, if I'm in a hurry,
yeah,
I feel like I'm pushing it at 7C, even though that's only like 1.5 amps. There's guys who definitely know more about batteries than me, but I know enough to get along, I guess. All right. Oh, you were texting me. I had no idea.
Oh, you're all right.
Oh, man. I got to check my... Man, I got guys blowing me up in Messenger. I'll have to answer these in a minute. Oh, man. I never run out of batteries. Yeah, I am so pumped about the smart stuff right now, dudes. Oh, my word.
What's that, buddy?
Oh, cool.
I was trying to read, too.
Yeah, I got... Hey, we got new couple subs. Pay it forward. Thank you so much. Mitchell Farley, thank you so much. My goodness. Some of these guys go through the back end and skip the YouTube stealing 30% deal. Which is cool.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. Lee Davidson just got a 5006S for my E-Flight F-16. Hope it will give it some more power. Did you get the smart one, man? What'd you get, Lee? Dennis Farley, yes. What am I missing? And of Corsair. What? Oh, Marshall. In the future, what amp should I use? On 2200s, you're okay. You're barely over 1C if you go at the 3 amps they offer you on your S150 Wild Bill. You could always go 1 amp, which is less than 1C. It'll be slower. But I think you're fine at the 3 amps, man. You know what I mean? That's barely over 1C. Let's see. Raven Rock. Good evening. Glad to be joining tonight, says David Martin Graff. Let's see. No. Hey, all. We had some good flying in SoCal. Awesome. We were watching both channels. What's the other channel? What do you mean, man? Somebody else streaming? HRB. Yeah, man. Hopefully that works out. I like lighter packs in my F-16 when I was flying Mike Kennedy's. If you're in a bind and you need to cook one off fast, yeah, 5 amps. But you hover there around 1C. It's the best call for longevity on your packs. Anything, Ryan, anything you aware, new EDF releases that has you excited for 2020? Yeah, I'm definitely excited for 2020.
Yeah.
Lee Davidson's Hangar 60C. Cool. Yeah, man, I couldn't say anyway. Now you see how Kenny goes so long. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely see 73 weeks in a row. I've done a handful of long ones, but never that long. Man.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. There's everything on TikTok, dude. There's one girl that lip syncs like Dwight Schrute and Jim Halpert from the Office scenes.
Yep.
Like nails them, lip syncs them. Does both characters. I mean, it's hilarious. Man, you guys are definitely excited about some things. I EDF prop, don't know. I mean, I do, but sweet. Thank you. I mean that you guys bought Bobby a SU-30. You guys are nice. Thank you. Yeah, in the tube deep. Yeah, we're still here, man. What are we doing? We're not even talking about nothing. It's like Seinfeld. Where's the soup Nazi at?
No.
You guys, I know we're Airplane Channel, but have I converted any of you into Surface that weren't already? Best show on television.
I know somebody that got into it.
Yeah, I gotta. Man, I'm pitching. Anybody like the Rock Ray from Lozy 1/10 Rock Racer? I bought it because I got a deal on it, but I don't want it. It's a big 1/10 truck. It's got active vehicle control. It's ready to run. I got the original box, all that stuff. These things retail for $400. I got it for $350. Aluminum chassis. I would like to get It's got lights too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
oh,
right here.
It's got the LED light.
Yeah, right there. I think there might be somewhere else too. I mean, it's a nice truck. It's just not my style. So honestly, I just want my money back so I can buy another Arma truck. No soup for you. So.
Or buy the other Arma truck he wants, and we'll trade.
Yeah. So man, seriously, like it's a $400 truck. I got it for $350. Man, I'd love to recoup, but I'd be all day long, $320 shipped. As long as you're in the States, I'll get it to you. Anyway. And can I hear I wish I could do that auctioneer stuff. That'd be funny right now. Can I get give you $1? Okay. You can give me $1, but I'll keep the truck. Ryan, I'll hit you up after Christmas on that Lozy. What, Dennis? Man, put your name on it. If you'd like to put a ring on it, let's go. How's that song go?
Oh, shit.
Don't worry about it. It is. Good old B. Bay. B. Bay.
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 Bay. I talk like Jay-Z, but that's kind of hard. Hey,
I don't know if I don't listen to them. I don't know what they're talking about. A
His
hit
voice.
show about absolutely nothing. Megabike 67, what's up, man? You've been around here for a while. Boom. How you like me now? Pretty good. Just hit you up with a wrench. What is the time over your way? It is
Taco
midnight.
Bell time.
Oh, man.
I hear the bell ringing.
Mike and D Petrillo started on ground with T-Max and Revo. Nice.
Like, yeah.
Heli Thunder. Thanks, Heli Thunder. Okay, cool. Talking to each other. John says his kid would love that. I drove it one time. No crashes. Drove it one time in the driveway and the yard a little bit. And there's one little, the curb has just a tiny little hop. And it's cool. I mean, I bought it because of the deal. And then I was like, what did I do that for? Because I'm really liking my Basher stuff. So I'm like, it's ready to run, too, by the way. I mean, it doesn't come with a battery, but it runs on 2S and 3S packs. I'm going to pick up that 1/10 scale 4S Creighton and transplant the Firma 130. RC Air Marshal, I know you're about earning your points and stuff.
That Creighton's dope.
No grass ops on the SU30 as of yet, and I'm not sure it'll happen. I'd have to do some mods to it first. At least take off the mud flap. At least take that off. But RC Air Marshal, I do have my links now. If you clicked Horizon Hobby off Pilot Ryan Media, I don't know if that still works for you. Because I know you're into the school and all, and so you got some different stuff. Oh, thanks, Fred. Awesome. I'll be looking out for that and make sure it works. Because if it doesn't, someone we'll have discussions. Beta FPV 75X to bind to my DX6, says David. Man, I don't know. Yeah, man, just go to pilotryanmedia.com and click the Horizon Hobby link. It should put my tag on you. Otherwise, it's super complicated compared to my other affiliates. Show that truck again. Dennis is about to lock it in. Dude, watch the videos on the 1/10 Lozy Rock Ray. They're dope. The suspension is super nice. Vanna Bobby's doing this thing. Man, compress those wheels on the back. Just jam up the suspension.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's cool.
Flip it over and drive it.
And you can adjust. So it's independent on the front, and then it's not.
Solid
It's
rear
axle.
Yeah.
Like a crawler. These are kind of like the hybrid, right? So you got your on-off switch. What's really cool is the battery goes in back here, and then there's an EC3 port back in here for it. You just plug right in. So 2S and 3S 5000s, I think is what they recommend, but you can run whatever you have.
That's pretty sweet.
It's nice. It's just it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm liking the Bashers, but if I had and the active vehicle control is kind of neat. And
what's cool about this is it can still go fast.
It's very fast. Let me get the controller real quick.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
So it's a Spectrum controller, and of course it's got steering trim. You never need to mess with the throttle trim. You don't need to bind them. There's a couple switches on top, which I had to flip one to reverse the steering. It was the wrong way. No big deal. And then the active vehicle control is basically a gyro for a ground vehicle, right? So you can crank the sensitivity or drop it down. It's cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so I drove it one time. And I just shouldn't have got it. Pilot Ryan, can you put together a matrix page of your buzzwords, terms on the y-axis, and the meaning nomenclature on the x axis. Would learn something new on your show. Can you put together a matrix page of your buzz? I would learn something too, because I don't know what you're talking about. So if I have done that, I would learn something as well. Yeah, we're still here, man. Going strong. Keith Christie. Christmas cheer. Awesome. Nice, RC Air Marshal. Yeah, man. Get that. That's right, Roy. Farmer Man flew off grass. Dennis Farley, let me know if you need to see it better or whatever. I mean, it's one of those things, if nobody picks it up, I mean, I'll be okay. I'll keep it. But I already know what I wanted. I actually really like my truck so much I could get another one. I bought another body for it that's different but fits, just so I can like have an excuse to take it out and make another video.
You need a Creighton too.
I'm totally getting one. That's what I should have got instead.
They're sweet. Bad
Man Majama. Who was it talking about my buzzwords and stuff on one of the comments the other day? Is that you guys? Bad Man Majama. Holy smokes. What else? It's better than saying MFer. You know, I'm trying to work with companies. I had a bowl of Captain Crunch and you're still here. You are Captain Crunch. I salute you. Wanted to buy a Warbird from Dynam and everyone I wanted was out of stock. They're going to be in soon, Keith Christie.
Yeah, they're coming. We're trying to get the containers over right now with holidays and stuff. It's just taking a little bit longer for us to get it, so it is coming. It'll be here very, very soon.
I am.
And for any of you guys that didn't know or just tuning in, we're actually going to be running some specials. 15% off on all trainer models, and then 15% off on radios, 15% off the PBY, and 15% off the DC3/Skybus.
Stay up to date on their Facebook page, the BitGo Facebook page, BitGo Instagram, BitGo YouTube channel, and click BitGo hobby icon at pilotryanmedia.com.
Yep. Tons of good stuff coming. And new stuff for 2020 as well. Make sure
do the links when you post that stuff.
Yep.
All versions of the Creighton are beastly.
Oh, dude, that 4S is... I couldn't believe how big it was for a 1/10 scale.
I'm telling you. That's what I was going to buy, except for the big 1/8 scale Outcast was $100 off, so I was like... I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't pass it up.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't see this update the same way as the other.
I'll try, Air Marshal. I'll try my best.
Let's see. Airliner Sheriff's Posse. Thank you, Air Marshal. It makes it worth it, Bobby. You have to convince BitGo that the Waco is a trainer model to make it cheap. Is that why?
Yeah. 15% off. That thing flies great.
They do. It's big. I mean, 50 inches in a biplane is a big plane.
It sits up real high. Yeah, it's cool.
It's a big plane. We had a ball doing it. We videoed that.
I have the red one at home in a box right now.
Oh, man.
I need to get it built.
Yeah, man. I don't... it's so much... It's so confusing on this new system that I don't quite see it working. Ryan, you have a battery in the SU-30? No, I don't think so, right? That's your SU, Bobby. You don't have a battery sitting in there, do you?
No, I don't. No.
Hey, Bobby, what radios do you have?
I use Spectrum DX8 and I use the Detrum DT9. Those are my two go-tos.
Bobby didn't have his radio in it because he flew on my Futaba today. So we unfortunately cannot run up the fans right now.
Yeah, it'll have the AS3X in it again tonight or tomorrow morning.
Fred Barron, the batteries I ordered are for the Lozi 150. Awesome. Well, hopefully it'll show up tomorrow. The other stuff I've done is it's like right away. Huh. RC Air Marshal says send him the red one, Bobby. So, Fred, did you go to Horizon or where'd you go?
Air Marshal, you won't want to send it back after you fly it. It'll get lost in transit somehow.
You know, in the future, Fred, I might even ask you for your shipping confirmation or your purchase confirmation email or something for the numbers and things like that if I have to substantiate something. Not to make it a big deal, but I just want to figure out this stuff and make sure it works right. Because it's super cool that they you know, approach me with this. It's just too cool.
It's awesome.
But I want it to work.
Mm-hmm. Blame FedEx. It'd be believable blaming FedEx.
Oh, man.
I haven't had any issues, and so my FedEx driver...
As long as it's not a business, you're fine.
Well, yeah, and you know what? So it's funny because the FedEx driver that comes to my work also delivers my neighborhood.
Oh,
so
nice.
me and him, I see him every day. We talk and everything. So when he delivers me planes and stuff, he knows what to do. If I leave my door unlocked, he'll put it inside the door for me and shut it, so I don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Bummer tube.
Is that where they make all the bums do crazy stuff?
I don't know, man. Dennis hit me up on something. Let's see what he said. I got you, Dennis.
Holy smokes, there's still 66 people in here?
It's awesome. Why would you leave? You know what I mean?
We're all having fun together.
I'm saying. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about FedEx.
Yeah.
They're good as long as they don't lie, acting like they deliver to your business or try to.
See, we use UPS, and they've been great for us also. Heck yeah. So what's everybody been flying lately? The SU, what you guys got? Any of the new stuff? Besides the AL or SU, I guess I should say. Been seeing a lot of good content on all those though lately. I'm actually working on that, Reckham. It's I've been switching on and off projects so much it's hard to keep up with all of them and at a steady pace. But yeah, I'll be getting back to that one here soon. That's one I'm really excited to fly because back in my younger days or early times of flying, I flew a lot of pattern ships. So
that smooth?
Yeah, man, I'm excited for that. I almost have everything for it too. I just need to get some more servos and stuff, and I'll be good to go.
That thing's been through some...
Heli Thunder, I actually do fly helis. We just never get anything on video too much. Me and my buddy Adam both actually fly helicopters. I have a few Align 450s actually.
Oh, who's this guy? Test Pilot Tim from New Zealand. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. It's free. Appreciate you. Dude, you know...
Sky, no problem, man. And he
New Zealand,
me.
$2? That's like $3,000 here in the States.
Yeah, Sky, it's Win. It's not Nugent. It's
Win. The guy was... Then Air... Yeah. Somebody was right when he said Win.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys are still live. Yeah, man, we are still alive.
And yeah, message me, man. It's no big deal. I don't mind at all.
John does help. John does everything, I think, man. What are you going to do, man? You going to do construction vehicles as well? It's cool. I mean, they're tough.
I'm taking mine right out to the sandbox.
There's a little guy who can stand on one and drive it. Did you see that in the video?
Really?
Test Pilot Tim flies with Bruce Simpson. Fantastic, man.
Oh,
cool. What's the name of his channel? It's XJet? Is that what it is? Bruce Simpson's, I think, the famous New Zealander YouTube channel.
I'm pretty sure.
Got them already. Aha! Got it. Got it. Buenas. Huevos. I do want some eggs, man. Huevos.
I want some T-Bell.
T-Bell sounds good. I had some raggedy pizza upstairs still.
Yeah.
It's like, just because I'm not home doesn't mean you get to order the gross one with a bunch of mushrooms on it.
See, I don't mind mushrooms, but...
I don't mind them, but they were like too much. Where's the meat?
Oh, yeah, you got to have the meat. It's all about the meat.
Gaming for Fun's hilarious. Do you guys have any planes you want to donate to me? XJet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hangar 51. Dude, I dreamed of RC Tonka trucks as a kid. I just might dig in with these construction rigs. Get it? Dig in? Bottom ding. I think it'd be great for...
Oh, for sure.
Kit, I mean,
you
that
guarantee
was what
my
you were
little
into.
nephew's gonna get one because he's a huge
Aces.
construction right now. And stuff.
We were gonna leave, and then Pilot Robert showed up, and we decided to hang out a little bit more because he just got here. It's 5 a.m. when he shows up, and RC model reviews. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I think they subscribe to us.
Yeah, RC Model Reviews. He's the one that does all the awesome stuff for Bitco, I think, as far as the...
oh, yeah, that's where I saw that.
Yeah.
He did the
really good tech videos.
Detram deal.
Yes, very good tech videos. Those are hard to do.
They're super hard
tech
to do.
Videos
They're
are
not glamorous, but they're super helpful.
Yep, they sure are.
They're super helpful. Yo, guys, we're going to have 10,000 subs by spring. That's going to be cool. You guys who are in this room, especially every week, there is no reason, if you're in this room, you're not part of the, what I would call the notification squad. When a new video pumps, hit that bell so you know when the new video comes. Come by, say hello in the comment section. It all helps. And do that to your friends.
Yep.
Because it'll help pop the algo. Ryan, wouldn't mind some Lee's chicken at least once a year. Come see me, man. Come see me.
Hey, weird question. Is Muncie back on?
I heard it was. From a local club.
For some reason.
I heard it was. David Martin, yeah, GB was in here earlier. Gaming for Fun's part of the squad. Yeah, man, I see your comments all the time. Thank you so much for that. Mike and D want flight test to put wings on their 130-pound dog to see if it can fly. GB looking for Vino. Yep, did always say something. Nice. Test Pilot Tim. Yo, dude, you need a wrench.
Heck yeah, give him a wrench for sure.
Dude, it's an Avanti. Needs one as well. Yeah, we're still here, dudes. This is why Saturday Night Live doesn't happen. Because I stay down here instead.
I don't mind it.
I'd rather.
It's funny because usually I'm in my workshop and I have my little TV going too, and I'm down in the basement buried away from everybody.
Oh,
and I do all my
awesome.
editing in there a lot of times too. I have a couple laptops in there so I can flip flops. I don't know. It's just my sanctuary, I guess you'd call it.
I spend a lot of time down here, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I spend so much time down here that I have to clean up every Saturday. I didn't this time.
Yeah.
But I just put together, I can't wait till you guys see it. If you follow us on Facebook or some of our other buddies, this week on Facebook, you'll see something kind of neat that I've been working on for someone else.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That is cool.
That's going to be cool. That dude's going to cry.
I bet. I would. That thing's
dude's gonna
awesome,
cry.
dude.
Helly Thunder says, I watch a lot of plane videos, but not too many do reverse Cuban 8s. Thank you. Yeah, man. No, I like it. I need to do more of them. I saw that video too, and it was really good. RC Air Marshal saw a video of some folks in Asia dropping a live chicken from an RC plane. Humane Society disapproves, but I was laughing my butt off.
Dude, that was crazy.
I saw it.
So
it went viral. It was all over social, like different platforms.
Yeah.
Dude looks like he's just launching a plane, like a weird bungee deal, launches it, and it's flying, and then they release something, and it's a freaking chicken.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Her jowls act as canards. I can hardly wait to see them do that. There we go. Mike and D, Petrillo. Blue Wrench, baby. Yeah. 59 viewers. Thumbs it up on the way out. Thumbs it down, whatever. Appreciate you. Yeah. I always say I'm going to leave, you know.
It's hard.
It's hard to.
Hard
It's
saying
about
goodbye.
time, though.
It's hard saying
It's
goodbye.
so hard.
Oh, man, it's past my Taco Bell
Your
time.
Taco
I hear
Bell
that
time.
bell ringing right now.
Dang, ding a ding ding,
Ding,
ba-dum
ding,
bing. Chicken in a parachute, let it sing. If you like it, you should have put a ring on it. Let's see, what's this guy say? Free wing model. You can order one at... Oh, I bet this is baloney website. Don't you guys remember hearing about freewingmodel.com is a scam website?
Really?
Yeah, because you can't order direct from Freewing. I'm erasing this comment.
I didn't even think about that, yeah.
It's probably hidden as spam, actually, because it's got a link in it. But on the AL37, somebody just commented, I'm going to fix this, guys, because I don't want anybody getting scammed. Honestly, it's not showing up. It's probably already marked as spam. What happens when you have to work and you're already checked out before you start that next project? What do you mean?
A lot of Draco talk going on in here.
Taco Bell, Dennis says.
Oh, I can't wait.
Dude,
Tacos are making me hungry.
I don't get to do it.
Oh.
I'm going to eat some raggedy pizza with a bunch of freaking cold
I've been on a
slimy
thing like every
mushrooms.
weekend too with T-Bell. I try to get something different like every time.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Yeah, I usually don't.
I never do that.
I usually don't, but I've been switching it up. Had the Mexican pizza last couple weeks ago. It wasn't bad.
Cha cha cha.
Yeah. I'm going to do the quesarito tonight.
Those are good. I get the ground beef one. It comes with rice or whatever.
Yeah.
What's cool about those is they're still spicy even if you don't.
Yeah.
Like if you're driving.
Yep. You don't have to add the sauce.
Right, man.
Yep.
So chili cheese burrito, some places have it, some don't. Quesarito, it's already spicy.
Yep.
I think there's a little chipotle up in it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, man. I want to go, too, but it's late. I got to get up early tomorrow.
I do, too.
And then we got Maris's birthday.
My beautiful girlfriend bought me a badass plane, so I have to get up and return the favor.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy. Next time, tell her to use my links. I'm just teasing. See, there aren't any there.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, she knows. She pays attention. She's a smart girl.
Chicken taquitos. Those do look good. Those are like a new thing. I almost got those the other day. They stole my F-22 vid. Oh, that fake free wing site.
Oh, my goodness. I haven't seen anything recently. I don't know if it got taken down or what happened.
It would be very interesting if things changed. Okay, so the word was that because I remember the owners at Motion had put out a statement because people were getting scammed from freewingmodel.com posing as if they were the manufacturer and you could get planes directly from there. This comment that didn't go through, but I saw it, was boasting. It was the Free Wing Model avatar, freewingmodel.com, acting like you could get the AL37 through them direct for like $435 instead of like $500 or whatever. Honestly, even if that is legit, get it at Motion. Get it at Motion. Get it at Motion.
And you'll get it quicker.
You're gonna get it quick. Like I said, Free Wing Model, their deal was always to have Motion be the distributor of those products in North America and then now Europe. I don't see why a legit Free Wing Model would come on my video dropping links acting like get it direct for $435.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I mean, the plane's got Motion RC written all over it on the stickers, on the decals, on the decal sheets, in the design, with Alpha's hard work. Yeah,
there's no way.
If that is legit, then something's shaken up, but I don't think it's legit. Go to the source. Yeah, go to this. I don't care whatever happened with me, and don't just go to Motion for that stuff. The only now reputable sources for folks out of the country who can't get it in Europe or here, RC Castle is very well known and trustworthy.
Yeah, they are. They can get some stuff that you can't get over here, too.
That's right, and sometimes pretty quick.
They had that.
I've got stuff from RC Castle. RC Castle probably has a lot of Free Wing and FMS videos from me on his website, to be honest with you.
What was that Italian one that they made?
The Fiat.
Yeah, that's what it was.
With the mushroom, not a mushroom,
I kind of wanted one of those for the longest time, but they're hard to find. It has the chute and stuff, too.
It's like a C-Bar / Free Wing.
Yeah, well, it's like
cooperative.
It's like an F-86 mix.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
That and the Fury.
Yeah.
Looks like a little bit.
There was a guy at Jet Jam last year that had one, and I saw how it was huge. I couldn't believe how big it was. I saw it in pictures, but I was kind of shocked. I can't remember where he got it from, but I don't know why it wasn't over here in the States either. But gotta be a reason.
Yeah, RC Castle's definitely reputable. So Dennis was liking the blue body.
Oh, dude.
This is a chunk, bro. I'm going to pull this off and put it on so y'all can see it really good.
It's a really pretty color, too.
I like it. And they have black, and I think that was it. So you see how they're a little short?
Yep.
But you can adjust those.
Yeah, so raise them up.
Yeah. Don Willman, see you later. So Dennis Farley, here's my truck. I took the gray one off, so this is how it's going to fit on there. My roll cage, my roll bar deal, I have to take it off the other one or buy a new one. But this is that same Outcast truck, but it looks a little bit more retro. Looks pretty good next to the SU right now.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Is that mean looking or what? Well, that's why I'm keep beating up the old body, because
Heck
I don't
yeah.
want to mess up the blue one.
I don't blame you.
But this thing is... I wish you guys could really see the scratches and stuff. I tell you, it's amazing what these trucks can take. I was talking earlier about my first RC and how
Yeah, it really
it was
is.
such a disappointment. And for what these things take, my goodness, I am over the moon that I got exactly what I wanted. I want to be able to jump and bash and take a beating. I haven't WD-40'd it yet. The bearings aces, I haven't. It's been fine though. I will. I can't stand the smell of WD-40, honestly. Look at that.
Flying over.
Oh, guys, yeah. I did such a low pass today with the SU-30 that I dragged the ventrals on the runway. It is killer old school, Dennis. And it's too bad they don't make a 1/10 version of this. It's the 1/8 one. These trucks retail at $550, but I got it for $450 at Hobby Zone. There might still be one left. Click the Hobby Zone link on pilotRyanMedia.com, and you can get an orange one just like this, but it's this body, the Outcast body, orange version, $100 off. Runs on 6S and 4S. I'm having a ball on 4S.
Yep.
Aces High, thank you for that. I'll do it, man. I'll get some WD-40 on those bearings. I guess as long as you don't submerge them in water. Yeah, it was just snow.
Were you at a golf course or something?
Who?
Well, on that video.
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's the BMX track just down the street on Dragoon.
Oh.
Before you hit
It
Ironwood.
looked cool.
It was the best.
That's sweet.
And I was on the bunny slopes.
Buddy's
Yeah, there's steeper jumps.
That's cool.
Yeah, the Arma trucks, I hear you, Dave, but man, they're so affordable. It's like, rip the equipment out, you know?
Jeez, I can't wait to get
Dennis, so you're saying you skipped the SU-30.
Pretty much.
What do you mean?
Skipping it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but not as bad as the F-18 I did in Texas. Dennis was there for that. Dude, it hit him, but it didn't upset the attitude.
No.
It was like a kiss.
Yeah. If you would have been in grass, it might have been a different story.
It might
But
have been
it was. It looked like he meant to do it.
I didn't mean to do it, but I was. It's not a surprise
No.
for what I was trying to do.
I was pretty surprised. Yeah, I was.
It didn't even change the attitude, dude. It was
No.
just perfect.
And you were slow and low.
Merry Christmas, John. Good to see you here, man. Thanks. Have a good one. I hit anything with bearings metal with some WD-40, let it set a few minutes, then blow it out with the air compressor to dry the WD. Got you. Got it. I got an air compressor. I just can't stand the smell of that stuff. Is there anything else? I really
PE
can't.
blaster, maybe.
Does it still stink like WD?
It all stinks.
Yeah, I can't stand that. I want to put some kale oil on it or something. Get something. So what's that essential oils, man, from my wife? All right, peacing out, guys. We're at 3.5 hours. It's 12:30.
Heck yeah.
I hate to do it, but I'm gonna. Yeah, man, Air Marshal. I'm anxious to try some of those ESCs too because I want to use the telemetry and I think him and I both want to end up with the Spectrum radio. I'm actually really happy with the tactics that have come with my Arma stuff from Hobby Zone, but the Arma is, except for whatever is left, there's not going to be any more Arma at Hobby Zone. That's why I got that for $100 off.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had more, I would buy the other one because I love this truck. And it ended up being $40 more than the 1/10 scale I was looking at. So I was like, oh man,
That's badass.
I gotta do it. $100 off.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, honestly, I have more 6S packs than anything. So, but I am gonna end up with a 1/10 Creighton because it's about that big anyway. I mean, it's just so cool. The value, man, I'm loving the Arma, but I don't want the Spectrum radio the Arma's come with. I haven't really seen one yet, but he's got one. He seemed to like the feel of my Tactic better. And so I think it'd be great to have one of the nice Spectrum radios that can talk to ESCs and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's the Granite. Show him that. Pick that up real quick. Roy's about out of here. I'm going to get that DX.
And this thing's sweet, too. I actually got to drive this tonight. It's pretty awesome.
There wasn't any jumps where we were, and it was dark, but Bobby drove this one today.
It was perfect for my skill level.
This is an excellent beginner 4x4, if you ask me.
Yeah, that thing's nice.
It'll run on 2S, and you can get the brushless version. That's $300 instead of $200.
You get a lot more bang for your buck, though.
You do, but man, this is, if you're learning, this wakes up when you put a 2S LiPo in it, and they're cheap.
Yep.
So it comes with everything, even the nickel metal battery, but easy to work on. And guys who, actually Mitchell was wanting to know, or asked me if I was going to videotape fixing trucks. I think I probably will. I started videotaping. I have 2 of these Granites because they're so good. Me and my kid have them so we can race. They're identical, but I got a different color body for the other one. But I broke a steering block and like a C-hub. And I'm going to show you how to fix it because it's easy. Anybody who hadn't done trucks might be intimidated by some of this stuff, but man, that's the beauty of the hobby grade products is there's parts for them. And Horizon Hobby has all the parts for these trucks.
Yep.
Look at the parts listing on any of these Armor trucks. There's so many SKUs.
Yeah.
They have what you need.
Definitely. I was pretty amazed by all that. That's pretty cool. And it's all in stock.
I already had steering blocks extra, but I didn't have any C-hubs. So once you get into these things, it's kind of nice having a few things around, like bumpers, tails, like the wing, on the back of this thing. Bumpers, like I said. I haven't broke anything but the bumper and the wing on that, though. David, I have the XA50. We've been using it in the live streams now for the last few weeks, which is just
Works awesome.
killer. Absolutely killer. Honestly, I could get a remote control and be zooming from here too if I wanted to. XA50. They have cheaper ones, but I like the big sensor, the stabilization, and the onboard neutral density filters are killer.
Yeah, where it's at.
And then all the audio options. Fly like you stole it. They use a lot of parts across several models too, so parts availability is fantastic. Absolutely, Dave. Absolutely. I gotta get the Creighton, dude.
Oh yes,
I gotta get the Creighton.
It's badass.
I am so close, guys, to backflips and stuff. It's fun. I'm so close. Now I'm driving my 6S truck on 4S all the time, so it's weak on the rotation. And a little bit on the correction, like on 6S, it will come around a lot faster on the back flips, and also corrections are a lot faster. So I've got to get used to that. But man, driving this thing on 4S is also keeping it in one piece. On 4S, at the end of bashing for 10 or 12 minutes, I was still able to do wheelies all the way across.
Yeah, that was crazy.
our field.
That was cool.
Was that sick?
That was.
And I never thought in a million years I'd give a rip about wheelies on a truck.
Uh-huh.
But, like, it's cool.
It is, especially along grass.
Man, along grass. And it's like, if it just tears it up, man. It just tears the yard up, man. It's just cool. I mean, really jumping them is my kind of jam. Mm-hmm. But the next best thing is kind of those wheelies and stuff. But I really like jumping them.
I don't blame you. It looks fun.
That's my favorite part.
I didn't like jumping mine.
Nah. You can do better. You'll do better. He killed his Creighton, but only because of...
It was user error.
Mistake. Yeah. What link are you wanting, S San Diego fan? What link are you talking about, GG? Walk of shame and all. You crashed something? Oh no. What'd he crash? Wreck 'em, Roy. See you later, man.
See you, buddy.
Wreck 'em and check 'em.
Wreck 'em, check 'em.
Out of here, Lee. Awesome. See you later. Dripless Oil from Napa. Thank you, Kenny. Gotta go. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, man. I always tease people we're leaving, but... Catastrophe today. What'd you crash? SU? P47. Which one? 1500? E-Flight. 1200. It could be the 11 too, I suppose. Mm-hmm. But probably the Mr. Hanky Snorting Bull, not Snorting Bull, Razorback. All right, yos. I gotta do it. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I still want to know what he crashed, man. Link. Was he wanting to drop a link? I'll give you a wrench. Oot. San Diego. I don't know how to... That Sedutin fan? I mean, it's a tough one. Kansas Tornado 1.2. Yep.
Those are sweet.
Dennis Farley says good night. Hanger Rats. Have a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Wild Bill's counting me out. Looks like. Yeah, man. Later, y'all. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good flight. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. Bye-bye, Ryan. See you later. Are you going to replace your P47? Go to pilotryanmedia.com. Click E-Flight, man. All right, Mega Bike. We'll see you guys. Thanks for all your support, guys. It's cool. Be looking out. If you're not subscribed here, I think it's crazy, but do it. Smash the bell. We've got a lot of Sukhoi stuff to work through, and it's going to be nice. I think those are going to be some really good flights. The shakedown was cool, and we applied what we learned.
Yep.
And that son of a gun was fun today.
Yeah.
It was all we focused on. I mean, it was just great.
Yeah, it was pretty badass.
Guys, have a great one. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned on social in the meantime, because I will smash up little clips and tease you with what's coming. And guys, there is going to be a fun... January's going to be awesome. I'll just say. We'll see you.
Merry
in
Christmas.
5, 4, 3... I didn't even do it right. This is my show, and I did it wrong. I'm just counting like I'm so done. Right? We're out of here in 5. I can't count. I'm like 5. 5. Hanger Rats forever. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. What are you going to do with it? You're going to stick in monkey pants. See you next time.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Have a good one. Tell your family you love them and all that good stuff.